Welcome to the industry special.
Fuck yeah, that was good. You got any burps in you?
Happy Halloween.
Welcome to the industry special, motherfuckers. We have an interesting show for you guys today. We have ton of fucking shows we were working. I haven't been here for a while, so we haven't recorded an episode. I'm Josh, sitting next to
Michelangelo.
Cowabunga,
bitch.
sitting next to
I am Fire Wario and the Ultimate Warrior at the same time.
At the same damn time.
With or without the face paint, I am the Ultimate Wario.
and I like turtles.
The Ultimate Warrior.
The Ultimate Warrior, you piece of shit. We have some sports ball, some Pelicans news, Dodgers.
We gotta get a sound effect for that.
We have some game shit. Red Dead Redemption finally came out.
Yes.
Wow. Josh is finally fucking playing a new game.
Nobody cares about Red Dead Redemption.
Everybody
Spider-Man
cares
news.
with you.
PlayStation Classic
How
lineup.
disappointing.
Yeah,
We'll talk about that
$100 for
later.
some bullshit.
This
News.
is a fire for Wario.
German ex-nurse actually killed a bunch of people just to impress some motherfuckers.
Damn, son.
We have a man who has apparently turned into a warlock. And
John
a
Madden.
woman who likes to eat penises when she's high.
Oh, I know.
We know a few people like that.
I got some stories. What about you,
Not sure
Darius?
that's specific
We got a guest in the building right
We'll-
now. We
we'll
got a guest photographer
Yeah,
right now.
not sure
we have
that's
a great guest
specific enough.
photographer.
First time we've had 4 black men on the balcony.
Yeah.
Shout out to 4D.
And we had our faces
Y'all don't
painted.
understand that reference.
We had our
Fourth
faces
dimension.
painted
I don't know
by
if you can tell.
Lilo.
Lilo.
She bounced out, though. She had to go make dinner.
Yeah, thanks, Lilo.
Whole
You're
lot of
awesome.
vegetables going on.
All right, let's take our shot.
Yeah, for
I
now.
don't want to.
We
but
actually
let's
have
do
to.
it.
We have to dedicate this to one of our bartenders,
Who is this? Who is this to?
Jessica Brown.
Jessica.
Did her water break?
No,
Oh.
her Fernet broke.
This is to your baby and for you. Cheers.
Come on, get up in there.
Darius is
This
getting
is to
in
the
on
womb.
Yeah.
Shout out
Cheers,
to the
motherfucker.
placenta.
Cheers.
Cheers,
oh
people.
shit.
To the amniotic
Oh
fluid.
shit. All right. George's dying. George's dying. Dexter, go through the Patreon, please.
Ooh, all right. People, if you'd like your own shot dedicated, or want me to come cook dinner for you, or you want to come buy drinks for us, or you want to go bike the city with George, or
Ooh,
take
with
Josh on a pizza date.
Pizza date, baby.
All these things you can do. Patreon.com/industry special. We accept donations and pledges. We have rewards if you want to do that. $1 or $2 or
like
500. Doesn't matter. You can also follow us on twitter.com/industry special @industry special. Same thing. Instagram,
George.
Snapchat.
Oh, George.
Oh, fuck. He's already fucked up.
He's
getting
gone
more
straight
fucked
for
up.
the whiskey.
I said Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter.
Had to wash out that
We're on
Fernet.
SoundCloud, Industry Special, Apple Podcast, and Stitcher, Industry Special, and we are now on YouTube, Industry Special. You
Yes.
can watch, listen, and you can join us if you got enough money to give.
Did I ever tell you?
None of this shit's free.
The last
No,
time I
definitely
checked,
not.
we are the #1 result. If you YouTube search, the industry special.
Yes.
Because we are the
That's what we're
only
looking for.
Industry Special.
That's
All
not
right.
true.
We were going to keep it that way.
All right. We are shooting
Anybody
this
else want to try that? We're going to fucking bust they shit open.
one night before Halloween.
Yeah.
All right. Let's have some
Can
spooky
you
ass
tell?
questions.
Can you fucking tell?
motherfucker? Let's have some spooky ass questions. So, guys, what's your favorite candy?
Halloween candy, you mean?
Halloween candy.
George? Candy corn?
Chocolate.
Chocolate?
Something dark chocolate with sea salt. I'm not much of a candy person. I like baked sweets,
Okay.
but I would say chocolate.
I
Dark
doubt
chocolate.
you're getting a scone and you go trick or treating.
Yeah, I'm not. My dad's not letting me eat that. That's ridiculous.
Me, my favorite. I like sweet tarts.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I fuck with sweet
fuck
I'm
tarts.
sorry. That's you're absolutely right. Sweet
I
tarts
love
are the
sweet
shit.
tarts.
Sweet tarts
I
are
fuck
the
I
shit.
like fruity candies and sour candies. So like,
Yeah,
if
I
I get
agree.
some warheads
Mm.
or like sweet tarts, like they said,
You a Willy Wonka
Yeah.
candy kind of guy?
I fuck
I
with
can
that.
fuck with gobstoppers, nerds, all
I
that
agree,
fruity
man.
sour shit. I
I'm there.
fuck with.
Right
or
there with you.
on the chocolate side, Twix.
Ah.
Twix is
I got you.
Oh,
Kit
yeah.
Kat Twix. I fuck with
On
them.
the flip side, what's
What?
your least favorite Halloween candy? 'Cause
Candy corn.
I'm pretty sure we're all going to say candy
or
corn.
a bit o' honey.
A bit of.
We didn't have that back home. I have no.
I know exactly what he's
reference.
talking about.
That's some
'cause that
Oakland shit. All
that
the
shit
dope fiends eat bit o' candy.
fucks up my
bit o'
bag
honey.
every time. It fucks my bag up because it's all nasty and shitty.
You just
So
say
what's
put
your
a
least
old
favorite,
folk.
Josh?
My least favorite. I don't think.
Is it not candy? Are you a candy corn fan?
I hate candy corn.
So it might be. It's all three
We'll
of us
go
might
with
be
candy corn. I'll go with candy corn.
BBC says candy corn sucks.
I hate candy corn.
Candy corn. All right, so we need to explain who we are. Obviously, I am Michelangelo, a Ninja Turtle,
Okay.
and I ain't got no hat on today. But the nigga does.
Well,
have
you
a
know
hat
what?
on.
You
Look
know
at
what?
this.
Hold on though. He's a turtle. I like turtles.
He does like turtles.
I hate terrapins
I
right
like
now.
turtles.
And I promise you we'll get to that soon.
I'm a meme.
When did the red come in the face? I don't remember seeing that.
I just did that right now.
He's crying blood because this is taking forever.
I lost my turtle. George is Chance the Rapper.
Oh,
Fuck
man.
off. Both of you fuck off.
George is Chance the Rapper.
I am so
He is
I'm
great.
the NES Fire Mario, but I'm Wario, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm from DC and
That's
I
what
had
he
a
calls
W on my
Chance the
hat.
Rapper.
But I also have my face painted like my favorite wrestler, the Ultimate Warrior.
And it's really well done. Lilo did
Shout
a
out to Lilo.
fucking great job on both of you guys.
Yeah.
Me too, but
You can
mine
follow
looks
us
stupid. So
on Snapchat,
Well, the thing
Instagram,
is, she figured out
Twitter, and see the photos behind the scenes.
that we needed to add water to the face paint after she did Josh. That's the big difference.
I like turtles.
Is that true?
Yeah, she did.
She did you,
Without fucking
And I came here for one reason.
dude. She told me she's
attack.
like, I've
They
never
keep coming.
done face paint before. I was like, well, George seems to think you can do all things art because
I'm pretty
He
sure she's
requested
good
you.
with painting.
So,
yeah, not
guys,
so much.
worst costume you've ever worn. Worst costume. Dexter.
All right, mine
hit.
3rd grade. For some reason, my mom was like, I don't think I even had a choice in this. She got me a RoboCop costume. right?
Awesome.
Awesome.
That's
son.
amazing.
No, it's not. There's no metal.
Were you like aluminum RoboCop?
You're a child.
Aluminum
You're not gonna
foil
go with
RoboCop.
Battle armor to go get candy.
It was the
Shoot
most.
niggas in their penises.
It was the most
Bag
trash.
snatching ass 3rd grader.
It was the most trash fabric they could make silver out of, and I was
Oh,
a
shit.
silver headed. I didn't look like RoboCop, and the whole back was out, like all the way to the ass.
You're like Android Cop.
It was all bad. I
You're
didn't
supposed to wear
look.
clothes. You're a 3rd grader.
Check
Put
us out.
clothes on.
No, everybody was like,
Yeah.
"What are you?" And I was like, "Tin Man, maybe."
RoboCop.
Have you seen
RoboCop, and they were like,
RoboCop.
Oh,
Oh, nigga. All right.
okay, little boy.
Perp ass.
All right.
Perpetrating
Cool.
ass.
Yeah.
Candy hustling ass.
By far the worst costume.
You were violating subsection XP.
She must have got
Black
that shit from
Panther
the
7.
fucking Dollar Tree or something. It was horrible.
George. Worst costume.
So I immediately go to my youth.
Chance the Rapper. Keep going. Sorry.
Simpler times.
So I have Native American blood in me.
Okay. Everybody does.
One, no, like directly,
Everybody says they do.
like directly.
Uh
And one year I dressed up as a Native American and went trick or treating.
huh. Ooh.
I was
Georgie.
5.
How many feathers did you
George.
have?
5.
Were you like Chief Wahoo?
2.
No, I was a little.
Little
Uh,
nigga.
Little Chief?
Little
little-
chieflet.
What was the name of the Warner Brothers Indian that they made racist jokes out of? Hiawatha? Maybe that's
I don't know.
There was a Looney Tunes Indian. Looney Tunes.
Was it a
Native
little
American.
boy?
That's even
Yeah.
worse.
I kind of think I know what you're
Mischievous.
talking about. I think I know exactly
With the red
what you're
nose?
talking about.
And you had
And
one feather. Yeah.
I don't remember how many feathers I had.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I think I had.
Damn.
Yeah, it was my dad's idea. I didn't know. I should have said no. I didn't know that I should have said no. It's not an excuse.
Did he ever dress up?
Yeah, he dressed up as a Vietnam vet.
Every
So
year?
he was what he was.
No, just once.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm going to be myself this
I'm
shit,
gonna be
motherfucker.
me. This nigga.
Get down, nigga. What
all
you
right,
got?
my turn. This comes with a little backstory.
Were you Speedy Gonzalez?
All right, come on.
No, quick.
Speed
So
up there.
I was in middle school, and I went to a primarily Asian/white.
You don't
Middle
say.
school?
I'd have never guessed.
Nah. Nah. I have a little more personality. Anyway, I decided to go to George. Get your Chance the Rapper looking ass out of
You
here.
can't not strum
Come
your
on,
microphone.
get the story. We got a lot of shows to do.
I
Come on,
dressed
Elvis.
up as a pimp, and I looked really fucking stupid.
Were
Were
you
you the
wearing a Cleveland
Godfather?
steamer?
No, I was the stupid generic Party City pimp.
The whole
The purple. I had the
train.
purple thing with the cane with the diamond on it,
Remember
and I
him,
was
don't
walking around. I had an afro back
Remember him?
then. It was fucking terrible.
Big ass hat.
He was,
Yeah, the
he was
big
the
ass,
Godfather.
like generic ass.
Was it like a
pimp
leopard
hat.
hat thing?
Yeah, it was purple.
Damn.
Whole purple suit.
Whose idea was this?
Your mama.
Probably mine.
Probably your
Okay,
mama.
cool.
What-
Probably
what-
mine.
how old were you when this happened?
I was in 6th grade.
It's still young enough to forgive.
Did you have any hoes?
Nah.
You were 6th grade. You
I
better.
was
have
I
some
was holeless pimp,
You doing it wrong.
sadly.
You doing
Yeah.
That's not a pimp.
You ain't a pimp. You a wimp.
I'm a whip.
A simp. That's what you was.
All right. Well, those were our worst Halloween costumes, and yeah, you guys are right. So,
Yeah. So you guys can let us know what your worst ones was in the comments.
please, yeah, tell us. I want to know.
How horrible were your parents?
Or chastise us. Feel free.
Seriously, we got some bad ones. Nobody's perfect.
All right, guys. Ready for showtime?
Fish sticks.
Showtime. Let's go through these shows.
Lonzo Ball.
So let's go through a quick one.
No time.
We're going to go through these very fast, and we're skipping some shows because we've been through too many shows in the past 2 weeks.
Some of them suck.
Fuck.
Carmen Esposito.
Didn't work yet.
She was pretty funny.
She was a comedian.
Shout out to my friend that came to that show.
Yeah.
You didn't pay any money, so I'm not gonna say your name, but shout out to you.
You didn't pay any money.
Damn.
Her jokes were all right. I didn't really care too much for it. I like the opener a little more.
The opener was pretty.
The opener
funny,
was
too.
cool. She had a record out that was called Rape Jokes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she did a special where it was like nothing but rape jokes, and she donated all the proceeds to I think it was like women's recovery shelters.
Yeah, yeah.
So
That was
shout
interesting.
shout out to the Carmen Esposito mission. That's
Yeah.
serious shit.
Good on you.
We appreciate people that recover from sexual violence. It's a ridiculous thing to have to go
Yes.
Yeah.
Quick one.
I'm not about joking about it though.
Crowd was mainly
BTQX.
Castro Crew is what we calling them, right?
Castro Crew.
Castro
A lot of the Castro Crew. A lot of cool
Slash.
people though. Really dope.
through. Everybody laughs for a long time. I think that's the important part when you come to a comedy show.
Yeah.
So like let's go back a couple of weeks. Veer Das. Nobody laughed. It was a comedy show. Nobody laughed.
They also didn't want ice in their drinks, and that was a lot more than weeks. That was months and months ago.
What were
Multiple
they
weeks.
drinking at Carmen Esposito?
Was that
Estrella Jalisco.
No, I don't remember what they were
No,
drinking
man.
on. They
They
didn't
were-
drink very much, did
no?
they?
Because remember they only had the one round.
They had
Because
one
they went
time to
straight
go
from the
and drink,
opener
yeah.
directly to the headliner. They didn't have
Mhm.
a 15-minute intermission.
Well, that was that. That show was a show.
Yeah, it
that's
was sold
about
out.
it. K?D Dexter. I know you work this.
Yeah, I gotta find my notes on this.
You should have been pulling them up already.
It's
Guess
fine.
what? I
Okay.
have a page of notes for
While-
every show.
While
so.
Dexter does that, I'll go through Alan Stone real quick.
Boom, 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 boom.
Alan
boom.
Stone was a white boy doing soul music, soul.
Blue-eyed
Like-
soul.
like
is what
Bobby
they used to call
Caldwell?
it.
He was so positive. He was like, "I'm so happy y'all are here right now. This is so nice." Everybody was so fucking happy at that show. They were tipping well. Everybody just kept going, "Man, I love this guy's vibe. This is so nice."
You worked that show?
Yeah.
Fuck off,
dude, were you
happy
there,
people.
Alan Stone?
I work every show.
It was weird. That shit was some weird white boy shit. But I made money. That's all that
A
mattered.
lot of money?
A lot of money.
How
Europe
much money.
money.
Talking money.
I think about like $70. Yeah.
Why is that a lot of money nowadays?
That's not a lot of
Because
money.
that's Regency money.
bullshit.
Regency.
I mean, hey, I ain't batting an eye at $70.
Regency. Yeah, I'm
That's
taking
how
these days.
bullshit this shit is.
But man, yeah. Okay, so I got the
Go
K
ahead.
question mark D.
Okay, what's up with that?
I'm gonna read y'all the motherfucking notes.
So let's do it.
right now. He's an EDM DJ. Trash. No sound check. We set up a full house. Manager had the days confused.
I remember this.
Thought this was a sold out show. Only sold 700 tickets. And the whole mezzanine wasn't open to the public.
Is this the Regency?
Warfield. Right here.
That's bad when they close
Yes.
the
Right
mezzanine at the
here.
Warfield.
What was our show?
So we cut half the staff. And I cut myself.
You did cut yourself, didn't you?
Yeah.
You did.
You
Yeah.
sneaky
We had-
bastard.
We had a new dude and we had an old dude who just started working again, and they both were like, "I need the hours, I need the money." I was like, "Great, you guys can
See
stay."
ya.
They were like, "Do we have to go home?" I was like, "Nah, y'all can stay right here.
Have fun.
I'm gonna piece the fuck out." Whoa,
What?
damn.
Tisk.
What just ate it?
Tisk.
His
Anyway,
Fuck off.
let's keep going.
phone. Nobody showed up for like 2 hours. A lot of Asians.
Yeah?
Whole lot of doctors' masks.
What? Oh, they're all sick?
No,
I don't know
they're
if
afraid of
sick or
microbes in the air.
Yeah, they're afraid of the sickness. They're afraid of that
Get down with the
Or air
sickness.
pollution.
H1N1.
They weren't getting
and
down with the
bird
sickness.
flu.
Bird
All right.
flu. SARS.
That's
There
not
you
a
go.
thing. I mean, okay.
And a whole lot of butt cheeks, underage butt cheeks.
Gross.
One of those
Disgusting.
type of shows.
Disgusting.
You know how that is.
I know exactly what that
But it
is.
was
That's
only
disgusting.
down. It was only here.
Hmm.
Nothing up there.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I do not dig that.
No, thank you.
Sorry. Go ahead.
All right, so we have another. Oh, what were they drinking?
They didn't drink.
Okay,
Good.
good to know.
And also left.
Oh yeah, that's true. So Franco Escamilla. Somebody
Okay.
describe that to
I
me.
don't have any
please.
notes because I couldn't understand it.
Okay.
He
I
was
have-
a comedian.
Man, I think he's Mexican.
Okay.
Stand-up comedian. This is the first stand-up comedian I've ever seen do 2 straight hours of stand-up.
That sounds really impressive.
It was
I'm
impressive.
not gonna lie.
He played guitar for like, I don't know, 10 minutes?
Not
Yeah.
even that.
What?
Yeah, it was real quick.
What was he doing? What was the
He
guitar
was
like?
singing-
He just came out and was like
the entire thing was in Spanish, and I don't speak Spanish well enough
Okay.
to keep up with everything he was saying.
Yeah.
It was part of his bit. You know what I'm saying?
But
Okay.
one of our
He had some
managers
musical
Yeah.
material.
showed up, and when I showed up,
Yeah.
this asshole, he goes, "Hey man, watch out, we got an auditor in the office." I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like that's nothing to do with my job. I'm gonna go get my fucking radio real quick.
Yeah.
So I get the radio. I go in there like, oh, what's happening? It was a manager's son, right?
It was our manager.
One of our managers.
Oh, the son. Yellow.
Write that down.
Where's my pen?
You don't look at me like you thought you were going to get through a whole
What time?
episode
22.
without having to edit something out.
Just put 22.
Yeah.
I figured out.
Got it. Yellow,
So
baby.
he's in there, and so the manager's like, "Oh yeah, he told me that he wanted to come and see how Dad works and everything." I'm like,
That's cute.
he's been here plenty of times. He knows it's some bullshit. No, he came to watch the fucking show. So as soon as the show stopped, he came back row by the ushers and
Yeah.
sat there and just watched the show and laughed his ass
That's
off.
cool.
Yeah.
It's nice. All
I
right.
couldn't understand it. I don't know what the fuck is happening.
So, crowd. What was the crowd?
Mexican, but like non-drinking, like real, like chill Mexican
They weren't drinking.
or Latin.
It was
I don't
2
know what
straight
exactly
hours
they
and there was
were.
no intermission. There was no time for them to get up and get a drink.
What the fuck? Okay, that's interesting. No Jalisco sold.
Not,
Or
not
tequila.
nearly enough.
Oh,
let me tell you
we
what.
stocked all the bars with all the Jalisco we had and still had Jalisco left.
That's pretty fucking sad.
Yeah.
It's pretty
That's
embarrassing.
pretty ass. All right. Alina Baraz, round 2.
Oh, round 2.
Hit me with the round 2, guys.
She
I
did
wasn't
some
there.
New stuff off of the new
So-
album, and she introduced it differently.
Oh, yeah.
But again, she's part of
Yeah.
this fad where artists go around touring with bands and don't let the band rock out. It's disappointing.
Okay. By the way, this was all while I was gone. I was in Europe for about a week. It was great. Maybe we'll talk about it later, but not tonight.
What the fuck you? We're not talking about Europe.
Okay, bye. Anyway,
I
Alina
like
Baraz.
the second show was better than the first, but I met somebody who said she still didn't do the whole set. So I don't know what to think.
you enjoyed what
So-
she did do.
Yeah, very
Okay.
much. I'm in the
I heard
last
that
Yeah.
the first time she came around, which she was a lot. Come, here you go. I see you edging up.
one. Right,
Here
edging
goes
down,
George.
edging it down.
I saw you.
Here goes George.
So they said that first time she was ill and under the weather. That's why she ended early.
So her first show.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember that. I was
Yeah.
there.
Second show ended about 5 minutes after this first show.
Fucking stupid.
So there's
Okay.
nothing to do with illness.
Yeah, she just didn't want to fucking perform.
No, not. She didn't have that much to perform.
Okay.
Her set just
She got
wasn't
like an EP
that
and an
long.
album.
Yeah.
So
So
Yikes.
my notes say
it's like an hour and 15 minutes.
I remember
max.
going outside, and because I usually go outside in front and talk to security or just see what the hell's happening with the crowd and everything.
Yeah.
And I see security and they're like talking to this one guy, and everything seems cool. I'm just sitting there kicking it, and I see our house manager pop up.
Don't touch your face.
That was accidents. Fucking house manager pops up and he goes to the guy. He's like, "Hey, so he's like, hey, I can put that stuff in my safe upstairs and you can get it after the show." And the guy goes, "No, what the fuck? Nah, why would I do that?" He's like, "Well, fuck you. I don't need to."
You have to say what this dude brought. You didn't even say what the dude brought.
I'm going to
What
get
did
there.
he have?
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
I'm telling you how the conversation went.
Yeah.
And so he goes, nah, fuck that shit, right? And he's like, you're not gonna fucking bring a gun in my fucking venue.
What?
Yeah.
What? Who had a gun? Wait.
And he's like, I don't give a
Some
fuck.
asshole.
I don't give a fuck if you're an off-duty cop. You're not one of my cops. He's like, your fucking ID says you're from God knows where the fuck, right?
Yo, what?
So,
Is it Lena
essentially,
Bras?
yes, number 2. So this guy, he looks like he's real chill. He has his little suit on. He has his
Yeah.
lady, and they're all dressed like, super formal. And he's like, I'm an undercover cop, and I want to bring my pistol up in here, right?
Nah, nigga.
And he's like, I'm
Nah.
not letting nobody bring a pistol in
Exactly,
here.
what the fuck?
He's like, I gave you the short chance to bring your pistol in and put it in my safe,
Yeah.
and I give it to you at the end of the night.
Yeah, right?
I would
He's like, you're not even one of the cops that I know from around here. And
Yeah.
I still wouldn't let them bring a gun in my venue.
I would like to say something about this. In Virginia, they have a law where if you carry a gun in a very open,
Yeah.
very easily visible area, it's
Yeah.
completely legal. Doesn't matter if it's loaded or you have a license or anything.
Okay.
One time I was working in this chain restaurant in Virginia, and a couple fucking cowboys come in and sit down at the bar and order some sarsaparilla with some fucking 6-shooters on their hips. We're like, no, we're not serving you.
Yeah.
Just because it's legal for you to carry a gun in a certain
Doesn't
place
mean we
doesn't
have
mean
to
that
serve
venue
you,
has
yeah.
to serve you. We don't want to serve people with live firearms.
Yeah.
It's a bad mix. Have you been paying attention to the news? Don't bring
man.
your gun to a place with liquor.
That's pretty dumb.
It's
I'm not
easier
gonna
for
lie.
everybody. Just
That's
don't
pretty
bring
fucking
it.
dumb.
That's pretty much what he said.
What do
It's
you- what
bottom
are you gonna-
rung.
So-
It's fucking. It's come on, man.
What
That's
are you
lowest common
undercover at a
denominator.
fucking Alina
You're
Bras show?
overcover with that shit. Let me bring my gun into the venue,
Like-
bro. Like real loud at the front.
You
Come
got
on,
a
man.
show you're trying to enjoy. What do you need
It's
a gun
Alina
for?
Barras. Who you robbing in
Yeah,
Alina
right.
Barras?
Or who you
So the
even
guy-
Are you stealing some
undercovering?
high school girls' wedges? You fucking idiot! What are you
So
doing?
after the guy,
Yeah.
after Larry says like, hey, dude, I'll put it in my safe. He's like, no. And there's like, okay, well, fuck it. Don't. He's like,
Yeah.
put that shit in your fucking car then.
Yeah.
And he
Don't
goes,
bring it in.
and then he says some rude shit. He says, you know what? You're not getting here tonight. He's like, what the fuck do you mean? And he was like, check this out. You're not coming in. I gave you the opportunity. I was being nice. There's no way I'm letting you in here, right? He's like, well, I want a refund. He's like, I don't
What?
give refunds. I definitely ain't giving one to you right
I don't
now.
run Ticketmaster.
no.
And he's like, well, I'm gonna call the cops. Call them. They
off.
all
You're
know me
undercover.
around
What
here.
Fuck
are you
out of
doing?
here, you piece
Right?
of shit.
Exactly.
A fucking
Fuck you
fake ass
talking
private
about?
So then
detective.
he starts cussing them out, and he says, check this out. He says he talks to everybody. He's like the guy's like right there. He's like, check this out. If any of you let him in here tonight, I'm firing all of you.
Yes.
All of y'all.
That's how you
Not
do it.
one.
That's how you fucking do it.
All of y'all getting
Get
fired.
all the fuck out of here.
That's how you.
And
and then he
keep-
walks right
Yo,
back in the
run
fucking
a
joint.
tight ship. That's why we fuck with Larry
But
Lebowski.
she did
so
sound a lot better this show.
Yeah. Okay.
So maybe
Yeah.
that whole I'm not feeling good thing was true,
Yeah.
but the set didn't last longer.
Yeah. Okay.
It was. I'm telling you, it was like maybe a song and a half, 2 songs longer.
Yeah.
All right.
It wasn't a big difference.
normal questions. Who? Crowd? What was it?
Same crowd as before we talked about.
To be honest, slightly sexier
Same drink? Oh yeah, you did
Oh, yeah,
mention
yeah,
this.
yeah,
you
you
did
mentioned
mention
that.
this. Drinking.
because it was Saturday night.
They
that's why.
weren't drinking too much.
No drinking?
Nah, it
Weird.
still wasn't that much drinking going on.
Not really. A little bit of beer, mainly vodka.
I mean, because when your show is ends that early,
Yeah.
because it's supposed to be at 10:30 and it ended at 10, they're not drinking.
Yeah, they're probably not.
No time to
don't have
drink.
time to
I
drink.
feel it. All right. So past Alina Bras. I wasn't here for this one. S.G. Lewis.
This was like a. I'm just gonna be quick. This is like a house techno pop show.
Okay.
Again, a lot of cute girls, a lot
Yeah.
of but young, but just like think like house techno pop. Like imagine Daft Punk
Okay.
mixed with a little bit of Britney Spears.
And what were they drinking?
Young shit.
Was there anything crazy that happened?
Vodka
really?
Red Bull.
Nothing? Just normal show?
The opener was pretty dope. I don't
What was the
remember the
opener?
name. I don't remember. It's
Oh.
not important enough. I took a picture. I'll
Was
text
it
you
also
later.
techno pop?
Same genre.
Same
yeah,
shit?
yeah. But
Alright.
the opener was a little bit funkier.
I have to
Okay.
interject something real quick. Just can you imagine how much we're making off of us?
So much money.
Oh my!
Yeah, we gotta yellow their name out because they ain't
So
paying
much
us
money.
shit.
Write it down.
So much money.
Yellow.
What
at
time?
Yellow out your motherfucking liquor.
29.
Fucking ghoul.
All right. Next
'Cause,
show.
Man, they making all the monies off of us.
Hey, I'm not disagreeing. I'm just hating.
Zico. Somebody tell me about Zico. I was also gone for this.
Wait, was that you and me, son? Oh yeah, that was a Korean pop rapper.
Korean pop
remember?
guys.
King of the Zungle.
I gotta find it. Go ahead, George.
A lot of young girls. So everybody said that the show was sold out. The show was not sold out. The bottom
a
wasn't
fucking
even
K-pop
full.
show.
The bottom wasn't. Yeah, but Monster X was sold out. The bottom
It
was
was
not
just-
full.
but,
The
like-
bowl wasn't full.
Nah, it wasn't full, but at the same time, it was like this.
Wasn't nearly as loud as I or piercing as I thought it was going to be. Very basic.
Because it wasn't full, yeah.
It was the first K-pop rapper I ever heard say "motherfucker" on stage, which I thought was a huge step for Korea.
Okay, so he said
A
motherfucker.
huge step for Korea.
So apparently he didn't know where he was.
Or he had been drinking.
So
What
my
did he
notes
keep
say
saying? What did
low
he keep
ticket
saying?
sales supposed to been Nomez, and then last one they changed it.
Okay.
And then they had your boy from the Regency come over last minute, and he walked in
crazy.
there like.
We won't say his name, but he might be here soon.
I hope so.
He's gonna be here.
Yeah.
He was making songs, and he used like popular American
Yeah.
rap.
Anyone in particular that we know?
Oh, he did fucking Big Timers Still Fly.
What?
Yeah, the Gilligan's Island joint.
What?
And he did his little K-pop rap to that. I was like, oh hell no!
I wish I was
Yo,
there. What
I
the
wanted to
fuck?
throw some at him.
I wanted to be there.
Let me I want you to. I would like to
Yeah.
think about this. When was the last time you saw a rapper with this many backup dancers on stage?
He had backup
It was
dancers?
fucking hammer,
He
son.
had about 8.
Yo.
Like for real,
8.
for real. Like he had a
My
troupe.
notes say had a crew of 8 background.
Like a true, and yo, he had costume
Yeah.
changes, and they had costume changes.
Did
And so his flow was in Korean, and then the hooks would be in English.
That's fucking weird. Did they make sense? Because a lot of the Asian
What
ones,
was
when
that
they try
thing?
and do English, it would make no sense.
Well, what the first song that he just dropped was like serious English was like Tough Cookie. It's like really ridiculous English,
I
Yeah,
wasn't-
that's what happens
like
a lot of
poorly
the times with the Asian-
translated.
Yeah.
Like he's trying to be like
They're
Clint
like-
Eastwood, and he comes out like the bully on Sesame Street.
Also, you gotta understand, I was up here training 3 motherfuckers. that
Were
night.
you?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Tough Cookie, Tough Cookie.
He'd say that?
And with
What?
like
What
a
the
real
fuck?
serious Korean
But I did
accent.
catch him kept saying Seattle.
Yeah, okay, so what's the Seattle thing about? Please
Seattle.
explain.
I think
What are
he
you
thought he was
doing?
in Seattle.
thought he was in
now,
Seattle?
he did mention San Francisco one time, but
What's
I'm
up,
guessing that he
Seattle?
doesn't understand
He
the
said
English
San
of the
Francisco
different
a bunch.
things.
He
He
did
did.
say San Francisco a bunch.
Seattle.
But at the end, when I finally like got to like, because we had shut up here.
Yeah.
I was like watching. Oh my god!
He just kept
He
saying
said Seattle like 4 times.
It started
Yikes.
getting way poppier at the end too.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I'm going to jump to one because I need to hear about this.
Skip a whole bunch.
Kamasi, Washington.
Damn it, I gotta go
This,
back.
Please.
this was
I gotta go back in my email.
not
Please,
my very
somebody.
first jazz show, but this was my first jazz saxophonist show.
Okay.
Uh,
He is the main
shout
piece
out
of this.
shout out to Gene Carn, tremendous jazz vocalist,
Okay.
friend of the family. This shit was dope.
Yeah,
And one of the things that I really appreciated was he let the band play. Like each song, like the drummer and then the keyboardist had a solo on the song. And then on the next song, it was like the vocalist and the bass player. And then of course, it's Kamasi Washington's show, so he had a solo on every song. But he was going around. The only thing this show was missing, bongos.
Bongos.
That
If
would've-
this shit had bongos.
You think so?
that would have been orgasm.
Uh-huh.
Really? It was
The show was like at the worst parts of the show, it was a 9. If this show had bongos, it would have been a 12.
Fuck.
It
So
was
I
that
like
good.
his.
It was that good. The show was
I
amazing.
like his.
Shout out to Josh for making me
I
come.
really wanted to see this show, and I'm glad
He was
you
like,
got to see
"Go."
it.
He was like, "Go, go,
Really
George, go to the
glad
show." And
you
he
got
was
to see this
absolutely
show.
right. Absolutely right.
He didn't play the song I
Put it
wanted
this
to
way,
hear.
he almost. Well, actually, he didn't get in the right way.
Yeah, you're
because-
right.
I got in the. Yeah, I got in the.
Got
Oh,
in the
you
what?
work here?
You got in the Larry way.
Well, no.
Not the Larry
Got
way.
the Bob way in.
Yeah.
The Bob way. You just.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh man, it's good to see
How's
you."
it
You
going, boss?
Like, and I'm like wearing like a gray hoodie.
He's wearing
and
the
blue
Chance
jeans and shit.
overalls.
Bob don't
I'm
give
not
a
wearing the
fuck.
Fire Wario outfit.
Bob don't give a fuck.
He's like, "You work here, you know."
Hey,
Come on
I was
in.
like, hey, go Giants.
Hey,
you walked in.
Give me a water,
And he
man.
walks
Give me
in
water.
just like this.
No, let's not make a fun of all cerebral palsy. Let's just say Bob's the man. It doesn't
Nah.
necessarily follow
He's got a fucked
regulations
up
all the
hip.
time.
So before we continue too far, you said you saw something about his band that they were like kind of splayed out everywhere. All their stuff was everywhere.
Oh, before when
Before
you
they
were
went
setting up,
on.
when he was setting up.
Yeah, real quick story.
Okay. Where's it at? I don't think I actually.
I was
wrote that
interested
down.
with it. This
So,
was
yeah.
You
interesting.
texted it to us.
Yeah.
So as we're setting up and shit, like down up in here, if y'all are looking on the video,
Yeah.
like over here is where we have a center little area where they have all the
What's yours here?
sound and lighting things going. So it's usually a pretty decent area. They tripled that with just hella shit. Like we couldn't even walk through. Like it was just so many people. And like all the people who work here, the production people, they were like noticeably upset. Like, what the fuck? Like, they're just being extra British and extra rude about just having shit. They were just a mess.
Yeah.
Just treating it like a studio.
Yeah, they treated it like it was their personal studio.
What the fuck?
And so that kind of just rubbed everybody the wrong way. But as the show was going on, everybody that I know who works here who's a real fucking music fan, they all were like, finally, we have actual fucking music.
Yes. I'm so fucking mad I missed this show, guys. You
Actual-
don't
You're having a
understand.
life experience. Don't hate.
I wanted to be
Actual music. They had an Oculus set up where we are right now and across over there.
there. Yeah.
And about 3 on the top over here, and then like 4 down here. So if you have the headset, you could watch the whole show in VR.
You know what we didn't mention?
And they had a satellite. They had 2
I'm
satellite trucks
so
outside.
mad.
You know what we didn't mention? They had the upright bass player
Yeah.
who also had his bass like hooked
Oh,
up
yeah, I was getting
electronically.
there. Yeah,
So he was going back and forth between playing like a standard upright bass and then playing like an electric style
yeah.
version.
He played.
It was nasty.
He played acoustic bass like he
Yeah.
was Willie Dixon in the 1950s, and then he played with like the bow, and then he electrified with the pedal,
Fuck.
and it was his
I'm
birthday.
mad.
It was his birthday.
And it was his birthday.
And he was drinking
And it was
vodka,
birthday.
and they kept telling everybody he drinks vodka.
Yeah.
I'm mad I missed that
This is
fucking
crazy
show.
shit.
Yes,
So Kamasi Washington was
super
good.
dope. Yes,
Dope. So
Top notch show with the Warfield.
here's one you guys wanted to talk about. Tamia.
To me is
How do you not know Tamia?
I don't
'Cause
know
he's
what
young.
Tamia is. Continue,
to me
please.
You know
is a
Tamia, right?
fantastic R&B.
Look at his face.
Continue, please. Let's get into Tamia.
R&B songstress.
Yes.
Thank you very much for coming to the Regency.
Oh my god!
Cool.
She is still sexy as shit. She looks
Okay.
like she tastes like honey and
I
That's
guarantee she
Fucking
tastes
weird,
like
but
honey.
all right. Continue.
and
Come
she
on,
can,
give me some fingers on that one.
and she
Oh.
can still blow like a motherfucker.
I bet she can blow.
When I said blow,
All
I
right.
meant sing.
Yeah, okay, let me slow down. Sorry.
And I gotta say, here's the thing about Tamia, Josh,
Mm.
that you wouldn't understand.
What?
She brings out lovely black women.
I'm gonna drink some more Fernet for Tamia.
Oh my God, the crowd. You need more sisters in your life, Josh.
I have had way too many in my life. That's the problem.
I
You got too many sisters?
disagree. There's no way you have too many sisters.
All right.
How? You can never have too many, probably.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
Jesus.
The crowd was fantastic. The crowd was drinking everything. The
Beautiful.
crowd didn't have enough time to drink because they were focused on Tamia because she was singing too much. The opener was whack as fuck.
Whack.
The opener was on stage for 35 minutes and did like 15 minutes of covers.
Uh-oh. Dexter. Hit us.
Oh yeah, the dude.
The dude.
Do I have?
He spelled his name at the end.
Oh,
remember?
what?
He spelled his name
What?
out.
Excuse me?
I don't remember what his name was, and I'm not giving him no props. What I'm saying to you is he said his name and then he spelled it out like it was an ABC song in the fucking early 90s.
Yes.
Buy my EP, I'm out, nigga, and
So-
walked off stage.
The notes, right?
He
Explain,
actually
please.
said, I'm out, nigga, and walked off stage.
700
Explain.
tickets sold, right? They did. So no mezzanine.
Okay. That's
It
pretty
was
bad
over
show.
at 10:30.
Oh, it's Regency, right?
Regions.
Okay.
But to me, it
okay.
was singing for her whole entire set.
The
And
opener.
dancing, she was dancing, too.
His
I
name
didn't
was
know she did that.
Sylvester Cole or
He
Sylvester.
spelled his name.
Keon,
Something.
Keon's,
Darius, remember his name?
Keon Statutory.
Sylvester.
So he had a fat ass donkey rope and a ugly
What?
ass.
He was wearing a
He had
fucking
a
fake
ugly
Coogee
ass
sweatsuit.
Yeah, it was like a Coogee sweater you get at Durant Square. And
This nigga.
he sang a song that had Destiny's Child's lyrics in it. Remember?
Yo, what?
Because he sang
What
the
song?
hook. Say my name.
What
He
lyric?
started
Say my
singing the
name.
Say My Name hook in the song.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now his song was going and going, and he just stopped like
Say
and he's
my
like,
name,
like a little
say my
nigga say my
name.
name version.
No,
right? I
it
was-
What?
No, it was the hook.
And that's
son.
when we was like, and he was like, "Do you hear this?" I was like, "Yes."
And
Yo.
then-
Yes, I hear this.
Then he
What
just went
the
into his
fuck?
set of covers.
What the
And this was at the
fuck?
beginning of his set.
He was,
Now he started off. We was like, everybody was like, okay, like the band was funky as shit. Like he was singing,
Shit.
another
was
artist who
cool.
didn't let the band
Yeah.
play.
and then he just started covering shit, and just started covering and covering and covering. He did "Slob on My Knob." That's what I'm saying. He took the shit from R&B
I missed that.
to
Oh my
rap.
God.
I missed that.
He went from look.
I wish I
notes
saw that.
say went from '90s R&B to rapping at the end. Started cool, ended horrible.
I want to see this. I would love to hear this. And George is chopping up some chalk.
George is over here.
It's the
snorting
Ultimate
chalk.
Warrior character
Chalk.
I'm doing over here.
Is
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it on the video. I tried to get myself a Coke nose. So probably
All right. Do you have any more on Team Mia because I got some.
She was
I got
sexy
some
as she
Team
did.
Mia.
I really
Quick on
like.
Tamia.
I have no complaints.
Oh man, we can't go quick on Tamia. This
Hold
is
on,
what I really
Tamia-
want to talk
Okay,
about.
that's okay.
Tamia-
That's fine. Go ahead.
So the Regency doesn't have the fanciest light setup, but Tamia brought her own lights, and Tamia had really dope, not stage presence, stage props. Her lights were fantastic. Her whole lighting scheme was dope.
I can't remember the lighting. I was focused on them thighs.
Quick
Oh,
thing. We are
goodness. She
shooting
had
this
great
at like
shoes.
10 at night. And I'm sorry for yawning every 10 seconds.
He just got back from Europe. He's
He,
jet lagged. He,
he
doesn't want to
needs
say
some
it.
energy drink in him.
I need some.
Or
yeah,
Need some
Fernet.
balls.
I need
Drink some more of that Johnny Walker. You'll be fine.
Here,
No,
what's yours
George
here?
keeps going at it.
There was a point where you had the Colt 45.
I
and
missed
you
the
were-
Colt 45.
Oh, you
I
poor
Come on,
thing.
missed the
Come on,
Colt
Billy J.
45.
Here you go.
So, yeah, Tamia gets on, kills it. She's singing incredible. One of the best voices in the whole world. That's the fucking truth.
Easily
she can
top 10.
fucking blow. She's doing her old stuff. She's doing new stuff that I don't even know about.
She actually said she was going to do something from each of her albums.
That's dope. That I respect.
She did a tribute to all the artists who had died recently. She did Prince, Michael Jackson, Aretha Franklin. She was doing all kinds of. How dare you not cheers me, you sons of fuck? Cheers.
Cheers.
She does it real. So I've been waiting on "So Into You," which is her #1 song. And finally, I'm in the mez for a fucking hour just waiting to record this shit. She finally does it. And she
Okay.
starts off and she's doing like a slow down watered version.
It's sexy as
And
fuck.
so I'm like, okay,
because
cool.
she's so into you.
This is going to be a 10-minute song here because she could milk that shit, right? Nope. She did like a minute of the slow down version and she did like 45 seconds of the actual shit and then left it. Everybody was like,
Yo, okay.
It was like
what?
if you're a fan of Maxwell, it's like doing the something something mellow smooth remix and then going right into the regular version, but you don't sing the whole song
Yeah. Half of each.
for real.
Okay.
I still liked it. I can see why you'd be disappointed if that's the only thing you were looking forward to.
No,
But,
it wasn't the only thing, but it was like I never got that climax. I was waiting on the bus one, and she just like
That happens.
walked out the door as soon as I was like getting my toes curled.
You shouldn't have been so generous and given her hers first.
I know, right?
All right.
Damn it!
That's a great show. Thank
So,
you for coming
Tamia.
to me.
So I literally walked to the
hashtag
Grand Ballroom Bar and had
R&B divas.
the fattest shot of Fernet, and
There you go.
I walked back into the Blue Room and started shutting down.
She kept singing. There was a
She
couple more
did,
songs.
yeah.
after
She
that.
did
So-
something like 3 more songs.
What was the last song she did? Was it "Stranger in My House"?
Yeah,
All right.
I think that was the
ended
song
with
she
that
ended with
song,
"Stranger
and
in
she
My
did
House."
like 8 minutes of that.
Let us move forward.
Go ahead.
For
Touche.
King and Country.
Christian rock show. The opener was DK the drummer, who was fucking
Donkey Kong?
The
My nigga.
It was Diddy Kong actually.
Diddy Kong. There we go.
well, yeah, but I got Princess Peach, so it's all good. The band was Sucre.
Oh, Chance the Rapper words.
Sucre.
Mm-hmm.
This dude is nasty as shit on the skins. If you get a chance to see Sucre or DK the drummer live, go do it. If you're a fan of drums, go do it. Completely not religious. But then For King and Country comes out, their Australian Christian rock band.
They're like Hillsong, but
No, they're
global.
not like Hillsong because they have a budget. This was by far the most expensive stage show I've ever
really-
seen.
He's really into their stage presence.
They
Hold
had
on,
no
we watched,
stage
Really
props.
into
we were watching
Stage
the setup,
props.
right?
Yeah.
And the only thing
I was like,
who was
Dexter,
it?
come here and look at this.
I think was it Larry who said it's fucking Cubert. It looked like the Cubert game. Like they had that
Oh,
many
it was like
screens
the
and they were
thing-
all different colors. They had like 17 screens.
They had 6 screens
I
on
counted
the top
22 instruments.
and then
Yo.
6 screens underneath each instrument stage.
What
And they
the
were all
fuck?
different levels and they all showed like a big movie. And it was like one of those, it was like one of those like, you know, in the movies where it's like a glass screen that suddenly becomes like a TV screen and they show an image on it. That's
Yeah.
what it really was.
Now,
Like
here's
those
my
are real
question.
now.
What was the crowd?
Fucking Catholics.
White.
Did they drink
Not all
anything?
white. It was a lot of Asians.
Did they drink?
No, it was a little bit of wine. There was a
Little
lot of
wine?
margaritas. There were a lot of
I remember being in the
margaritas
mess
that
this
night.
night and seeing a Mexican couple and they had 2 beers and I was like, holy shit.
Whoa.
They drank it
Like
tonight.
each?
Whoa.
2 beers each?
Nah, 1 beer each.
Jesus is looking.
Having us a party here. Little
I was
sin.
at the main
dirty
bar,
little
right?
A little
Slut.
sin.
You little
Sinners.
This woman come
Slut.
over and like they hadn't sold nothing, right? And she was like, I feel really bad. And she kept coming the whole night.
Yikes.
And I was like,
That's what she said.
I was like, give her what,
Kept
like,
coming the
she
whole-
was like, what kind of beers do you have? I was like, check this out. Give her a shot glass of every beer we have.
Yikes.
Because we're not going to have any more customers.
Yeah.
You're going to get the fucking
Might as well sell it to
grand fucking treatment right here.
Huh.
And she kept coming back. I don't know what she fucking tipped. We made like $4. No.
Damn.
It
Fuck.
was- yeah,
Bad
barely.
night.
I barely made Bart fare.
Yeah,
All right.
It was bad.
Here's
Float
one.
through the veins
Year
and the power of the
years.
Mario.
Wasn't there?
George, you and I were there.
Years and years is a pop icon who recently became comfortable with being a gay pop icon.
Castro Crew.
Always like very
The
very comfortable with
Castro
being
Crew.
gay, but the pop icon.
It's your second
part
time
was-
working this show, right?
Yes, my second
Uncomfortable.
time. He was on stage. He was dancing. He was going hard.
The crowd. I don't
He had
think
some really bad fucking dance moves. I gotta say.
I
And
can
it's-
tell.
I don't think
his
he
legs
warmed
were
up
like he
enough.
can't dance.
He was like, his legs were like flapping like a bird at one point.
I
was
don't
like,
think
he's
he
trying to
can.
fly away.
I don't think he warmed up enough because his voice kept getting
What happened to
stronger
that
and
boy?
stronger as the show went on. I think he was in the back eating or drinking or I don't know.
He was just belting him out.
But
Everything he did was just he was going
my
hard.
only complaint is that the crowd didn't show up until too late. If the crowd had showed up like 45 minutes to an hour earlier, we would have
Yeah.
made a lot
You think?
more money. Because everybody was drinking.
There were
everything.
two openers.
and neither one of them
Neither
really drew the
one
crowd.
of them were really that good.
I have to agree.
I thought that one of them was in her pajamas.
What?
What I would say was
Jesus
practically
Christ.
her like
Remember because she
sportswear
tried to.
pajamas.
So here's the thing: she was trying
Yeah.
to program a beat.
This is
Remember?
so awkward.
But she fucked
Go
it
ahead.
up, and she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. You guys are ready, but I wasn't ready."
It
So
was
she
a
tried
really
to program
fucking
it
awkward show. Second one looked like the same chick, just in a different costume, and it was not good at all. She had some little nerdy dude on stage with her doing
What
the
time
guitar.
did the show end?
11:45,
11:15?
11:45.
I think it was like 11:15.
We took Bart home. I took Bart.
Yeah, it
home.
was
This was a Friday or
11:15.
Saturday?
Friday.
Yeah,
It
it's
must have been
Friday.
a Friday, yeah.
The dad didn't work.
This show was not that great. It was a waste of my time. No money was really made.
I think we made $20 that night.
Yeah. They were drinking vodka, cranberries. Nothing special.
My bars, they were drinking everything.
George. Gorgon City.
Gorgon City broke the Warfield.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Remember? Gorgon City.
He showed
They were
me
going
the
through
evidence.
sound check.
Yes.
We were going
We
through sound
saw
check,
this.
and a piece of the ceiling downstairs fell off. Like literally
How?
fell down off the
How,
stairs.
George?
Because the bass was up to 46 out of 10.
You can tell me it
They
just
did
chipped
not
off.
need most sound. No, it
They had too much
I didn't
sound.
see it fall. I was here. I came here at like, I want to say like 3:45.
Okay.
And they were doing sound check, and nothing was wrong. And then me and the new guy come around the corner, and it must be like 4:30, 4:40, and there's a chunk of the ceiling on the ground, and Larry is sitting there texting somebody.
Yeah.
The new guy is like, "Shit, I need a broom and a dustpan."
The new guy?
Yeah,
Why the
there's-
fuck is he trying to clean it up?
because Larry's not cleaning it
It's
up.
not our job.
No,
one
not
of
our
our
new
new-
guy.
oh.
The house new
Okay,
guy.
okay.
House new guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, their bass was dope. And when they came on with like that movie sound effect bass, like the
The brown beat? Or the brown note? That's a brown note.
the whole house shook.
Like the Inception note.
The whole house shook.
Okay.
So they came
uh,
in with that ass.
their sound was up.
Yeah.
They were like pop techno, like Daft Punk mixed with like that '90s pop, like that Justin Timberlake, in sync.
What were they drinking?
Tequila, whiskey, and vodka.
Who were these people?
It was mainly a younger crowd.
Okay.
I don't. I think the elder. Well,
What they look like?
there were a lot of. All right, there were a lot of.
Please.
So I was working in the lobby bar, and I saw a lot of the cats come in
So what
from the
happened
front.
was
There were a lot of like solo gay dudes
Oh.
that were
Alright.
like feeling it.
Cool.
So there were some some elders,
The solo
makes
Castro
sense.
crew.
a little bit of salt and pepper in the crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for the most part, it was young girls
Gotcha.
and young
All right.
couples and young couples.
Are we still doing shows?
One more. We have one more.
Okay. What
Got-
Nightmare.
You got the one you guys did on
Oh.
Saturday.
Nightmare on
Jesus.
Venice.
Let's make this quick.
Quick.
We had a
You sound-
Halloween show
Yeah, you sound like you didn't have
at the
fun.
Regency.
Everything is open.
I didn't have much fun.
Simultaneously as the Gorgon City.
Downstairs was open. We had Social Hall open for the
We
first
had
time in
three
a long time.
floors. Well, social hall's open all the time for
Not
private
for
events.
Us.
No, you're
Not for
right.
normal shit.
We had 3 floors of Halloween party. I've done this for the 3rd time tonight. What are you pointing at?
Keep talking. I'm not pointing at you.
Yeah.
He wants
go ahead.
some weed.
Go ahead.
Um,
I'll continue.
so
after.
You're
we
gonna see me
had
smoking.
a,
It's not
a Halloween
secret.
type of party.
Yeah.
And every year it gets worse and worse. The ticket sales get lower and lower. They drink less and less. They show up and they stay less and less, and they just hit Polk.
Yeah, what was
Polk's
this
the party.
about? It was trash.
Polk's the party.
We had nothing.
Did you have any top-notch secret celebrities
No.
show up?
No.
didn't see
I heard a lot of
Me
rumored
too.
names.
Me
But
too.
did anybody show up?
Nobody.
You saw a rumor? I didn't hear any rumor names. I didn't see any
Short was
people.
supposed to be there.
That's the name
Too
that I
Short.
heard.
Yeah.
Somebody was talking about Drake is supposed to show up.
Fuck that.
But
no
Drake-
way
I heard-
Drake was
No,
going to show
no.
up.
I heard Drake
No,
was supposed to show up at
no,
3
no.
different places, so I
Nah.
didn't know where.
Drake had a fucking show at
Civic
what was
Center?
it, City Hall thing.
City Hall.
Was
Yeah.
it?
That was
Yeah,
yesterday.
Oracle, and his after party was
Yesterday.
at fucking City Hall ish, something
Yeah.
over there.
Whatever.
No.
Sucker MC.
It was
We-
trash. I saw 4 white
You can
people
tell I
in
know you because
blackface.
I'm always
Yikes.
fucking singing.
One
Did you say
was an Egyptian.
blackface?
Yeah, one was an Egyptian. One was a looked like a
Egyptians
witch
are
doctor.
African.
Wait, was it a white
Egyptian
guy as a
with
witch
black
doctor?
face paint.
White
and
guy as a witch
white
doctor,
hands.
or a
Yeah.
black guy as a witch.
White. All these people are white. They're
I
all
saw a
white.
black guy dressed up as Baron Semeti from James Bond. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No. George is the James Bond.
George
guy.
is what I'm talking about. I saw a black dude dressed up as him. He was dope,
That's pretty obscure but dope.
right?
Yo, what's the most of the time out? We're gonna stop all this. What's the most obscure Halloween costume you've ever seen?
Ever?
That's hard. I can't just think about that.
So I remember working in this
Yeah, I
restaurant, and this dude came in, and I had just seen this kung fu movie like 3 days earlier, and I looked at him and pointed, "Master of the Flying Guillotine." He was like, "Fucking A, man, get this man a shot right now." Just the Master of the Flying Guillotine. You've probably never heard of this kung fu movie.
No.
It's this
Sorry.
old ass man with these long ass eyebrows who throws this guillotine at people and cuts their heads off, kung fu style.
Okay. That's kind of
Obscure
dope.
as fuck.
That is very obscure.
I can't think off the top of my head.
Yeah, there's no way I'll get that.
Long story short, this shit sucked.
It sucked. We made
Not enough money
Not
for the
enough,
work.
Not for the stress.
We left at 4 a.m.
yeah.
Fuck all
We
of that.
did leave at 4 a.m., didn't we? That was trash.
So I
We
left.
usually leave at 4 a.m.
I left a Saturday show, and I go to the industry special bar, and I
Oh,
leave
you
that
son
bar.
of a bitch.
What? You did?
Our friend Lilo is the bartending. I have a shot, and I leave the bar, and the lift is $30. I'm like, So I go to another bar up the street a little bit and have another shot. And
Which one is this?
I leave. No free advertising.
Yeah, advertise it. Give a hint.
The lift is $45.
Give a hint.
Novella.
Ooh, that's not hit. That's the name of the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there before.
Yeah. Then I go up.
Book theme bar.
A color. Always beautiful women in that bar. Then I go up a block
Really
and have
dope.
it like the lift
bad you
keeps
didn't-
going up and up and up. So at 2:15, the lift is $80 from the city to my house. I take the 800.
Did you really take the hint?
It was 10 more minutes away. I was like, fuck that shit. I'm taking the 800.
Wait a minute. What? Okay, the funny thing is, you didn't end up here. A bunch of the bartenders that were working with you ended up here.
Yeah, because I had to stay another hour and a half and clean up after those motherfuckers.
They all wound
Because
up
we
here.
were one man
Not
short.
here.
And I was with the
There.
new guy.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
There.
I was one man
And guess
short.
what I told all of them? You're about to get fired.
Yeah.
Go home.
They were all new, too. They're all relatively new people.
Fuck them all.
But see, the thing is, they're just. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Dumb
I
as
know.
dumb.
Not even
Fuck
wasting
'em.
my time on the podcast.
Yeah,
let's
not.
move on.
Anyway, so that's showtime.
That's showtime. Fuck off.
Sports ball.
I would.
Sports ball.
I'd like to
sports,
propose that we
sports,
start with
sports,
the
sports,
Pelicans.
sports.
Pelicans
Sports ball.
news.
Sports ball.
Pelicans.
Hit me with the
Ball.
Pelicans.
Sports. Sports ball.
Sports.
I'm gonna have a beat for that very soon. I promise.
All right.
Who's the asshole now,
I did that
George?
intentionally. Because I'm.
Who's the asshole
Because he has one white glove on.
now?
It's
has-
still you
Look at him. He has-
motherfucker.
Come on, George. Show everybody your one glove action right now.
I'm lighting a fire. I don't want to light the glove.
He's
on fire.
lighting with, not the glove. Oh, he's lighting the glove hand though.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
If you set that glove on
There's no
fire,
fire there.
what are we gonna do? What is I
I'm just
gonna
gonna
do?
walk away from this podcast for a bit.
If
All right,
honestly,
so-
if I light this glove on fire, this house will be haunted.
We have
Hit
Pelicans
me with my
news.
Pelicans news, guys. This is for me.
Anthony Davis looks like a fucking MVP. That's the Pelicans news I got.
The Pelicans are in second place in the Western Division,
Are you serious?
Western Conference right now.
They've
So
lost-
my boys,
They're tied.
We're
with like
doing it. I'm
5
pretty
teams.
sure they've
we're
lost
doing it.
But
one
they're 4
game
and 2.
so far.
They're 4 and 2.
Two?
Yeah,
We're doing it.
2 games.
We're getting there.
they're
I knew
really
this was
good.
gonna happen.
Also, it's only 6 games into the season.
It's early.
so,
I
yeah.
knew this was
Out of
gonna
82,
happen.
it's not even 10%.
We got it.
Okay,
We
well,
got
that's all the Pelicans news we have for you. Sorry.
Pretty much.
Dodgers. The Dodgers win the World Series.
No, they
The
lost.
Dodgers are trash, and they always choke, and they choked again. Fuck LA, beat LA, everything but LA.
LA and San Diego do not hate the Bay Area. I don't understand.
LA hates the Bay Area. You crazy?
Wrong.
Yes, they do.
don't hate the
They
Bay
hate.
Area.
They love San
They're
Francisco.
too self-absorbed to care. That's the problem.
Obviously, you two just don't know.
I spent 3 years there,
They're
man.
too
San Diego,
self-absorbed.
does-
3
to
years,
care, dude.
great.
San Diego does not hate San Francisco the way
I didn't say
Francisco,
San Diego did. Nobody cares about San Diego. We're
the
talking about LA
way
here.
San
We're
Francisco
talking
hates
about LA.
SoCal.
I'm not gonna lie, nobody does care about
Los
San Diego.
Angeles. They don't fuck with us, and we
They-
don't fuck with them.
I
There
think
are-
you're exaggerating.
I
a
think
few.
I would have to agree.
Great, but I'm right and you're wrong.
So what
It's
is this
it's okay.
news? What is this news about the World Series? They just suck.
That's it. They
fucked
lost,
up.
It's fucking over.
and they're going to make. So last year they lost the World Series again,
Yeah.
right? And they instead of printing out or making World Series rings,
Yeah.
they made second place rings.
Yo.
So I guess they're going to do it again.
Told you, you're self-absorbed.
Don't do it.
Warriors, guys. Warriors are leaving Oakland, and they owe some money.
The Warriors
huh?
have already broken ground and damn near built a new arena
Yeah.
in San Francisco, where we're at right now. After they've sold out every game in Oakland for like 12 years straight.
Yo.
And everybody says they're the best fans in the world. And like, nope.
What was the name of that team that
Nope.
swept or not? Maybe it was a swept or beat the Mavericks. The 8-1 seed battle. What was the name of that team? There was the nickname for that team.
I don't
We
know
believe.
We Believe team.
Yeah.
What?
We believe.
It was an 8 seed that beat a 1 seed.
The
in
Warriors were the
playoffs.
AFC. They had Baron Davis, which most Warriors fans don't even know about
Was it
right
Jason
now.
Richardson on that team? too?
Jason Richardson.
He
He
dunked
was
it from the
injured that year.
3-point line and shit.
He was injured.
He was one of the dunkingest
Captain
dudes.
Jack, Steven Jackson, Matt Barnes, a whole bunch of bum ass players that came together. Andres
came together.
Biedrins, yeah,
You know why it happened?
Clifford Robinson.
Because the Dallas Mavericks fired Don Nelson the year before. And he was like, fuck this team. We're going to beat these
Is this
motherfuckers
true?
in the playoffs. Yeah, it was the first year that he had come back
Well,
to the
yeah,
Warriors.
he came back. Don Nelson is the reason why the Warriors are good right now because he said I see it in Steph Curry and drafted Steph Curry.
Okay, so
and
the
then
real
they
thing.
fired him.
Literally.
So they owe $40 million.
They owed $40 million on a stadium renovation that happened 15 years ago.
Holy shit.
This
this
is
is a billionaire
40
welching on a
million
$40 million
now.
debt
These
Yeah.
are two that their two owners are some of the richest people in the whole fucking world.
that bought the team and incurred
and they
the
tried to
debt intentionally.
slide out
Oh,
after they
$40
built
million.
this $2 billion
We
stadium in San
got
Francisco.
money now.
Like that's
Yeah.
like us. That's like us just like walking through the BART gates.
Yeah.
Like we're pieces of shit for doing that. You know
No,
what I'm
no,
saying?
it's even worse than that. It's like
That's like us asking Larry to do a bunch of shit for us and then going to
no.
Bill
It's like the
Graham
people
right
who
after.
people who own the buildings that we work in, walking through the BART gates, just trying to be cheap. These are multi billionaires
Tech. Yeah, this is Tech Valley.
who
So
have
it's fucked up.
multiple businesses and own these companies
This
and these teams.
This is some shit.
What's that stock
This is some
market
shit.
acronym? Funga.
I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We'll continue.
But
There's a stock market
yeah.
acronym for the tech stock.
We'll
they,
continue.
they tried to slide out on Oakland and leave them
Oh,
with
they-
$4 in debt.
That's fucked
40
up.
million and
That's
fucking,
fucked up.
you know where that money's coming from.
This is the
Oakland
reason
From
why
schools.
I stopped being a Warriors
And it's-
fan.
Damn.
I picked the worst team I could find. The
The
Kings.
Pelicans?
If the ownership is pieces of
Caca.
shit, I completely understand abandoning it.
This is
abandoning
the reason why. I was like,
I
come on,
completely
man.
understand it.
Didn't
All
make
right.
it. Yeah.
Understandable.
Fuck the
Maryland.
owners.
George.
Man, fuck
Please.
the mother. You like turtles? I fucking
I
hate
like
the
turtles.
Terrapins right now, man.
What's okay.
So the Board of Regents doesn't have the. We talked about this. Rest in peace, young Master McNair.
Yeah. Rest in peace. Seriously.
Okay.
So
Was he
the-
a good guy?
He was young and he got killed
We talked about it
because
previously on the
of
podcast.
football.
He got killed because of football. Okay.
So,
They worked him to death. He overheated himself.
Fuck.
And, he
and
had a
refused him medical
seizure
treatment.
And
Damn.
overheated and died on the field. And
Damn, okay.
they were almost acting like they didn't either
Like,
care
it's part of,
or
like-
believe.
I remember you guys telling me
That
about
Remember,
was
this.
they
dying.
they
Okay.
retired his number
Remember
for
you-
3 years.
I remember you guys telling me
Yeah,
about this.
retires number for 3 years. After that, we'll get anybody that number who pays. Or
Yo, let me be very specific. Fuck DJ Durkin. All right. So the Maryland Board of Regents doesn't have the
Yeah.
power to hire and fire the football coach. So what they've decided is, even though a kid died on the field, hey, there's no toxic culture, so we want DJ Durkin back. Hey, you, Mr. President, if you don't want DJ Durkin back, we're gonna fire you and hire somebody that wants to put him back because we don't have the authority to hire the football coach, but we definitely have the authority to hire a puppet.
That sounds terrible.
They literally was like, "Hey,
He's coming back.
If
DJ
you
Dirk
want
is
your
coming back.
job,
DJ Dirk
you
is-
have to keep this guy as the coach,
So he
That's
retired.
fucked
or we'll
up.
fire all of you.
So he retired.
That's fucked up.
DJ Dirk is coming back. Make sure your kid, first of all, don't play football in college.
Never play football. Period.
Secondly, definitely don't send this motherfucker to Maryland. Send it, anywhere. Don't even send him to the state of Maryland.
Send him to Germany or some shit. Canada,
Yo,
where they don't
what
hit
the
that hard.
fuck?
For real, get him out of the 301 is not living right now. Do not send your college football athletes or basketball athletes to the University of
Yeah,
Maryland.
Gary Williams is
Fuck
not
the
here anymore.
Terrapins.
So, fuck those guys.
Fuck him.
Fuck that
Fuck
whole
the
staff,
Terrapins.
man. That shit ain't short. That shit is so short-sighted. Football.
All right, Dexter.
It's even college football,
Hit me
man.
with some
Fucking
shit.
Don't
fake
you dare
slave
look
labor.
over here.
Oh, all
Don't
right.
you dare
all right.
look over here.
You already know what's about to happen.
George.
Or African basketball player. Yes. We've done foreign basketball player. We're doing African, straight up the continent of
shit,
Africa.
from
Yeah.
Africa.
And guess what? The CEOs, they're also
All
from Africa.
African too.
Yes.
That's not fair.
They've all
All
got
right.
diamonds on
My
the soles
niggas.
of their shoes.
All right, if
What
you're
is this, velvet?
if you're watching, please play along.
Play along.
Put on your finest white suit and let's do it.
Put on your motherfucking.
Think of your favorite Hotel Rwanda quote.
Yes, please.
God. Okay.
Don
George.
Cheadle killed it.
George, I'm trying to speed this up. If you make him laugh
He's
and
my-
Say a
talk.
funny name, I'm
He's
gonna
my-
laugh.
No.
He's my hint.
Why
That's
is any of
fine.
this funny? These are Africans.
Continue,
Look,
please.
me and him ain't laughing. That's
He's
fucked up.
laughing too.
Nah. He's just looking at you idiots. All right,
Go.
number one. Check Diallo.
I'm gonna go with. These are African basketball players.
Or
African CEOs and basketball players.
B-ball. B.
Number two.
ball.
OG Anunoby.
I would just
Shut up.
no.
Shut up. No,
I would
it's
like to-
not between you.
I would
Number
like,
three.
I would like to
See ya.
preemptively
Number three.
apologize.
Patrice Matsobi.
I would like to
Basketball.
preemptively apologize for any mispronunciation.
Number four. Jacko Mare.
Changing one real
That's
quick.
funny as shit.
Changing what? To who?
Number 2
His
to
name is
basketball.
Jacko.
Number three
four
is what?
Four is what?
Number three is
three
what?
is basketball. Fuck.
What's number four?
So what's can you
Jacko.
can you re-say the name?
Number four?
Yeah.
Jacko Mare.
Jaco Mare. Jaco Mare. We're gonna go CEO. Sounds like a French African.
Number five.
Haiti.
Mohamed Bamba.
That can
Bamba
swing
Come on,
either
hurry
way.
up. We don't have that much
CEO,
time.
CEO, CEO.
Hey,
Number six. James Umware.
That's a basketball
Number seven.
player. Go.
Edwin Shayo.
Edwin. That's CEO, man. Straight
Sounds
up.
like Greg
And
Schiano,
number
a football
eight.
coach.
Hamadou Diallo.
That's a basketball.
That's two
player.
Diallos for your ass.
That's a
basketball
dice
player.
roll for you, motherfucker.
All right,
Yeah.
let's do this.
Number one. Check Diallo.
Basketball. Basketball.
He's a
man.
forward for the Pelicans.
Baby. It's in
Gotcha.
my blood. It's in
It's-
my blood.
You became a Pelicans player.
my
That's a
blood.
softball for you.
It's in my blood.
As a Pelicans fan.
Number two.
my blood.
OG Anunoby.
That's a basketball.
Forward for the Raptors.
Didn't he play for the Magic last year?
It's two.
Probably.
That's
I don't
two.
know. Number three. Patrice Matsu.
CEO.
Yeah, for African Rainbow Minerals.
What the fuck? Okay.
Oh, mining company.
Continue,
that's-
motherfucker.
Yeah, that's
Guess
a-
what?
He's 3 for 3.
They're all CEOs of mining companies. What else do you do in Africa? You make money off the diamonds, motherfucker.
All right.
It's got to be
Number
like a
four,
food
Jacko
corporation.
Mare
That's a CEO.
of Standard Banking Group. Never mind.
This
He's a-
motherfucker
he's a
is
lady.
4 for 4.
Let's do this.
Number five, Mohamed
I
Bamba.
also said CEO.
He's the center for the Magic.
Fuck.
He also has one of the
Fuck, that
top
means I got
5
two
songs
wrong.
in the country right now.
What the fuck?
Fuck off.
Mo Bamba, West Check. You know,
I'm done with this.
I got ho.
I'm so done with
Yeah.
this. All right, next.
Number six, James Umware,
Basketball.
CEO of Centum Investments.
Fuck. Okay.
Number seven,
This last two
Sounds
was a
sexual.
couple
Edwin
of-
Shayo
CEO.
of Smart Codes Limited.
Oh, thank you. Thank God. Okay.
And number 8, Amadou
There is
Diallo,
no God.
Basketball.
guard for Oklahoma City. There's been
What is that,
15
7
at
to 8 for
least
you?
Diallos.
Six,
out of 8.
baby.
I gotta give you props for
Yeah,
once.
6
You
out
got
of
a
8.
semi-passing grade.
I know nothing about
He
sports.
probably watched. He probably
My
saw
parents
that
are
shit
disappointed
since
in
I had
C's.
since I had the laptop open. He probably was over here reading it. I don't trust
I
him.
wasn't reading your shit.
Even still, that has been.
Or African ass basketball player. All right, moving on.
Ooh,
Africa.
Next thing, guys, we are into the games corner.
Games.
Normal
Games.
people, the
Games.
people that walk the streets every day.
Games.
We cannot understand.
Games.
Dexter.
Games.
What game just came out?
Oh man, I think.
Good, Robin Trains, fool.
Oh, what's it? Red Dead?
Rootin' tootin'
I thought you
cowboy
might
shooting,
make
baby.
Call of Duty, maybe. Yeah, Red Dead came out. Red Dead.
First of all,
Red Dead.
is this or is this not the first 2-disc PS4 game you've ever seen?
Yes,
I've
for me,
seen.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Okay,
Secondly,
so
how long was the download install?
All right, so check it out. It took me at least 3 or 4 hours to download, install, and update everything I needed just to start playing the game.
180
Holy
to
shit.
240 Earth minutes.
It was 180 gigabytes. When they gave me the game, he's like, hey,
180
bro,
gigabytes.
you need at least 150 just to get the game. Well, I was like, I know.
yikes.
I was like, all right, take this shit.
Here, take it, nigga.
I gotta tell you before I give it to you. I don't want you to call me back. You done downloaded this shit, can't install it. I don't want to hear your mouth.
Did you have
Yo.
to do you have to delete the rootkit so you
Yo.
have space to install all the data?
Nah, I had prepped.
You prepped for this?
I prepped.
Okay. You knew it was 2 discs.
All right, so this game is beautiful,
like a
crisp.
picture.
The horse.
Hold on. Do you have a pro?
Oh God.
Do you have a pro?
You know I don't have a fucking pro.
I just want to speak.
You know I don't have a damn pro.
I
Okay,
didn't remember
continue.
if you had gotten one yet.
Please.
All right, the
That was
horse mechanic system alone, their balls shrink in the snow.
And you notice these things? Like you can see this?
Nigga, you can see all
You can
this
see
shit.
your
You can
horse's
see
Dexter
balls.
every
watching horse
individual
balls.
hair on the horse.
Okay.
The tail,
How big is your TV?
60.
I used
I can
to
see
have
all
a
that.
60.
64K.
I sold it.
And I'm playing in HDR, which actually less crispens everything, but it makes the lighting
Mm-hmm.
fucking dynamic as shit. So I can see the rainbows and shit. All that good shit, right?
Okay.
So you can customize the hair, the saddle, the gear, all that type of shit on your horse, right?
Okay.
You can name your horse. Like, the horse is your motherfucking shit.
Like your
right?
best friend. Yeah.
Yeah, like a Grand Theft Auto game, you can steal a car anytime, right?
Yeah.
You
That's
can't
why it's
do
fun.
that in Red Dead.
That's
Question.
why it's fun.
Great.
Do I need to know anything about the previous game to
No.
play this game?
This
No?
is a prequel for the first
No.
Red Dead Redemption.
I actually do like the first game so far better because I like the character I control, John Marston, way more than I like Arthur Morgan.
Speaking of controls,
You're not the same character.
how were the
Negative,
controls
no.
different?
They're not different, but you have way more
It's been
shit.
7. They've been
8
programming
years.
this game for 8 years, and the controls are exactly the same as the first game.
It's Rockstar. They don't need to change anything.
That
All
is
those.
not bro.
false.
Don't
What do you mean it's
fix it.
false?
Controls ruin an experience.
All right, great. I'm talking about the game.
Here we go. Continue.
So yeah, I'm not a
Fuck
fan
both
of
of you.
Arthur Morgan.
You're both fucking.
But
Continue, please.
there's 7 members of the main gang, and then you have like the girlfriends, and then you have like a priest here and there.
Yeah.
There's like a whole fucking community of people that you have to take care of. So you have a whole camp system
Yeah.
where you have to make sure they have enough medicine, food, water,
Okay.
all that type of shit. So
I
it
have to do that
opens
for
up the more
myself.
that you play, right? And then you start like everybody starts contributing. The more you contribute, the more you unlock shit. Like you have like it just gets fucking super deep. At first, like I was like, holy shit, I don't want to do that shit. But then as soon as you start doing more, everybody else is like boom, boom, boom. So you come back to the camp after you've done a mission, and fucking John,
somebody
and
starving.
fucking Mac, and oh no, like the rest. The more you do, the more they're doing.
Oh, okay.
And then the more stories you have, and they're like, hey man, check this out. Let's go over here real quick. And like all
Yeah.
these little side
That's
missions.
cool.
And the little kid's like, hey, teach me to go fishing. And you go fishing with the kid.
That's dope.
That type
That's
of
cool.
shit.
That's a small thing.
So they have the little weirdo shit from always Rockstar has all the little weirdos on the side of the road.
Yeah.
That's still there. Super dope. There's a fucking serial killer roaming around. I keep running into his little fucking clues and he wants me to catch him.
He wants you to catch him.
I mean, because
You
he
can't catch
wants
me.
somebody to catch him.
you can't do it.
You don't drop clues unless you won't get caught.
Yeah, exactly. But the crazy thing is everybody remembers and they notice everything you do. So
That's
if you
dope.
get a fucking haircut,
That's cool.
you get back to the camp like, oh, okay, you over here looking all fly and shit.
Yeah.
What's happening, right?
Yeah.
And so you got a new jacket, like, oh, I see you.
I see
got the
that
new
jacket.
jacket on. I see you. Okay. You got some new boots. Like, they fuck with that type
So
of shit.
you'd
They
recommend
remember everything.
Red Dead.
Of course. The first Red Dead is like, I always say Breath of the Wild is like the most like dopest game, right? And after that it's
Uh-oh.
like says he hasn't played it, and then like Super Mario Brothers,
Yeah.
Super Mario World,
Okay.
and then it's Red Dead Redemption, the
Damn.
original.
Okay.
I'm not
That's
this
my
at
top
Breath
three.
of
Okay.
the Wild. I'm this at Red Dead Redemption, which I played
you
to
know-
completion.
Okay, well, great.
Whatever, George.
We're talking about
Mediocre
two.
as fuck. It's not fun.
Okay,
George.
that's your opinion. Do you have an opinion on Red Dead
Rockstar
2?
games aren't fun. No.
George.
Yeah, my opinion on Red Dead 2 is I'm not fucking paying
You sound
for
like
it
an old
Fuck
motherfucker
crunch.
right now. Old crotchety ass motherfucker.
because I want a game
Talk
to be
about
fun.
Spider-Man, George.
Because I want a game
I
to
need
be
you to
fun.
talk about Spider-Man.
Because it's fun as shit.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is a
the DLC.
Hey, 10 out of 10, Red Dead will win.
Damn.
Game of the year. Watch.
Fuck off,
Cowboy
The Game
shooting,
Awards is
baby.
going to be what, December?
Grand Theft Auto 4 got a 10
What?
out of 10. That's just whack as fuck. Grand Theft Auto 5 got a 10 out of 10. That shit's mediocre and still broken. They've been taking money from that game for years, and the online
what
is still
game?
busted. Grand Theft Auto
Wheelie,
5.
steely,
Nobody's ever
automobile.
said that. Go ahead.
Read,
Please talk
you
about
need to read
Spider-Man.
more than Twitter online, son. So
Who
Spider,
said that?
I'm saying that
The
to
number
you.
one game sold of all time.
Please.
People still buying it because it's bad?
Just, I can't right now, George. Just go.
Minecraft
Puppets.
sucks too.
Puppets.
Spider-Man.
Puppets. 10
Spider-Man.
million people can't be wrong. I immediately go to
George.
Nazis.
10 million. It's 150 games sold.
It doesn't matter. You're telling me a large group
I
of
know,
people
it
can't
doesn't
be
matter.
wrong.
George, continue.
All I'm saying
It
to
doesn't
you
matter.
is puppets can be
You are
wrong.
cutting into your Spider-Man
doesn't
time.
matter.
Fuck both of y'all, man. You can have all of that shit. I'll argue against Red Dead Redemption. It's just not fun. They don't make fun games.
Rockstar doesn't make
They
fun
make
games.
life
All right.
sims.
Nobody.
You would have a good
Nobody
time
has
with a
fun.
life
We're
sim.
cutting out Spider-Man.
The
time.
Sims
Yo,
suck
San
too.
Andreas
Right
was
off.
not fun. Vice City was the last
Andreas
Rockstar
was not
game.
You
fun.
fuck with Rockstar?
No, it wasn't fun.
All right.
You
great.
gotta-
How was it
you wanna-
not fun?
You got to turn the game on. You got to go to the gym and lift weights. You got to go to Burger King and eat fucking Burger King. You
But
got to
the
fuel
sto-
up your rocket fuel. It takes you an hour and a
The
half.
story
after
was
you turn the
eccentric.
game on
It
before
was
you can
fun.
even play. That's not fun.
You just wanna-
The story is eccentric. That's not fun. Can you imagine them making The Godfather a video game? It wouldn't be fun at all. You'd be
Mafia
sitting
is a
there-
game.
Are we talking about PS Classic now?
Mafia is a game.
Imagine
supposed to open
controlling
with that,
Michael Corleone for an entire video game. It's not going to be fun. You sit in
All
Congress.
right. Well, we need to talk
and
about
watch them
something,
kill.
that's for sure, other than this.
Come on,
All right.
man.
We're-
It's just not fun.
I'll take your opinion. Everybody
Don't
has
get
one.
swept up into
That's
the
fine.
puppetry. That's just not fucking fun, man.
That's fine. You can have your opinion. It's totally fine. We will talk about the PlayStation Classic now because I do want to talk about that. Before
Who's
we
going to
run out of
describe
time.
what this is to the people who don't know?
PlayStation Classic is a mini version of a PlayStation. It's essentially an emulator which lets you play games, old games, that PlayStation has made. It's essentially the first PlayStation that was ever made back in 1994.
I like
and they-
I like turtles.
I like Turtles. They essentially let you. It's 20 games, 20 game lineup, and people are really mad about this lineup. Sadly.
Yeah, I'm
It's-
a little upset.
There's a
It's a
reason
little
for it.
half-assed.
It's a nostalgia thing. You're paying $100 to play some old games that you could probably find anywhere else, but it's all in one system, and it's really cute. So, Dexter, can you read us the lineup?
Fuck, I don't have my phone.
I might have it on my phone. 1 sec.
I wasn't prepared for this.
I might have
I can
this.
look it up. It won't take me that long.
While you're talking, while you're looking up the lineup, well, the only thing I was going to say about Spider-Man is this is going to be the first game that I actually outright pay for the DLC.
I got it right here.
I'm going to get the season pass because it's like an expansion pack, which is something PC gamers remember.
You got it.
I'm not paying $3 for an outfit. I'm paying what, I don't know, $25 for like 3 outfits
Yeah.
and like an extra 20 hours of gameplay, a new character, three whole stories,
Excuse me.
side stories.
Yeah.
It'll be the first time I've ever done that. I've
All right.
always waited
go.
for the DLC.
Let's go.
So the number one game is Ballerita
Toshinden. Oh, you fuck
Toshinden.
off with that shit. Come
Okay.
on, man.
Hard Pass.
Hard fucking
Number
pass.
2, Cool Borders 2.
Borders. That sounds like cool.
Not
Runnings.
even
Pass.
SSX.
Pass.
SSX.
Number 3,
That's
Destruction
licensing for
Derby.
sure.
Fuck you,
What
Gran
the
Turismo.
fuck is that?
Fuck you, Destruction Derby.
What the fuck is that? Number 4, Final
Sony's-
Fantasy 7. Great,
Yes.
fine, beautiful.
Yes.
Okay, we got one.
Obvious.
Number
Obvious.
5, Grand Theft Auto.
One.
Eh,
Not.
First
Not gonna be
Grand
mad
Theft
at
Auto.
that.
Over the top Grand Theft
not
Auto.
gonna be mad at that.
It's you're not gonna have fun
Grand
with
Theft
it either.
Auto 2 was better. My boy Juby's play that shit in his fucking bedroom.
Yeah.
So my boy Justin played that shit.
Grand Theft Auto 2 was way better than 1.
Yeah, it broke it.
Okay, so
Number
Intelligent
6,
Cube.
Intelligent Cube with a fucking Q. Q-U-B-E. That's not how you spell cube in the game. I remember seeing like
don't
demos or
even
some
wanna
shit.
know.
Nobody
Nobody
fucking
this
bought
bought
game
that
was.
shit.
shit,
I'm not
man.
gonna
Nobody
lie.
in the hood bought
Nobody
that
asked for
shit.
this. Number 7 is Jumpin' Flash.
What is
the fuck is that?
What the fuck? I honestly don't.
What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that?
I was
fuck is
2
that?
years
You're
old when
failing,
this game
Sony.
came out, so I have no fucking
You are
clue.
fucking
Number
failing.
8,
Here
one of the
goes
greatest
George.
games of all time,
Here goes
Metal
George.
Gear Solid.
Thank you.
Metal Gear Solid.
That's
Fine.
2 out of 8.
2 out of 8 so far.
2
You're
out of
25%.
Number
bitch.
9 might be
Next.
the worst of all, Mr. Driller.
Mr. Driller.
What the
fuck
shit
is that?
is
It looks
this?
like a dig dug
It's
made
Dig
20
Dug.
years later.
Yeah, it is. All right, next.
Nobody wanted that.
Next.
It's not even Rock
Number
Band.
10,
It's Mr.
Odd
Driller.
World, Abe's Odyssey.
That's okay.
Fine, okay,
That's fine.
Classic,
whatever.
Next.
There's
Number
a reason
11.
it didn't sell. Okay.
Actually, my 11's off. My 11 on the picture is Persona.
It should be Rayman.
It says Rayman on the list, but on the picture is Persona. Whatever case.
So that's
Let's
11
go.
and
I have
12.
a question for Rayman. Have any of you actually fucking played
No.
that game?
No.
Me either. I don't know anybody who's played Rayman. I was like,
No.
I enjoyed this game.
Nope.
I know more people that
You
play
played it?
Spyro than
No.
Rayman.
That's 4 niggas who ain't never played Rayman.
No Rayman.
Nobody in the hood
Nah.
bought that shit.
All right.
man.
Nah, nobody nowhere bought that
Continue.
shit. Next one, Persona.
I'd fuck with it.
Not Persona 4 Golden, but the original Persona.
It's the original Persona.
That's this guy.
Yeah, you gotta be.
Persona 2's
That's
enemy was
real
Hitler.
specific fucking crowd
That's
right
some
there.
neat shit.
It's,
real
it's
niche.
an RPG. Okay, continue.
So is Xenogears, which is not on here.
Number 12, Resident Evil Director's Cut.
Cool.
Fine,
Fine.
cool. Let's do it.
Cool.
All right, we got a good one. 13, Revelations. Oh no,
That's
was all
Persona.
fucked up. Ridge Racer Type 4. Cool, fine.
I guess.
I'd rather have Gran Turismo.
Rather have Gran Turismo 2.
15,
Uh-oh.
Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. What?
So
the
you got a
fuck?
Capcom
Here we
game.
go.
And you got the
George.
Kitty Pocket Super Puzzle. Sony,
So I'm
you're
saying,
failing.
if you can do Capcom, why are you doing this?
Why are you not doing Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo?
Why are you not doing a lot of other ones?
Or even Street Fighter EX, something crazy. Or Rival Schools.
No.
Something
Rival
that was
schools you may have
completely-
been gotten away with.
Hey, this is not a cowabunga at all,
Yo,
bro.
people that don't know Rival Schools, if I
No
told you,
cowabunga.
if I told you play Rival Schools right now, you would, because it's fun. You would
I
have a
know
blast playing that game.
Rivals.
I know, but they should have put that shit on. You're talking about classic shit.
Nothing classic on this so far.
No, Metal Gear.
Number 16,
Metal Gear, and what was the other
Siphon
one?
Filter. Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Fine.
Quirky
we
as
can
fuck.
get with that.
We had fun with that. I talked about that. already.
17,
Yeah.
Tekken 3. Cool. Fine.
Tekken
all right.
3 is a good
Let's do it.
addition.
Yeah,
I'm
way
not
better than
gonna
the
what I'm
Battle
saying.
Area Toshin.
So we have what, 4 games?
out of what 17 so far. Come on, Sony.
Number 18, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six.
That's holy. That'd be way better with the online.
I'm saying like that came out on
I know it's
everything.
before online,
That came out
but
on
I'm saying if they could
everything.
add
That
online
came out
to
on
that-
PC. That came out on everything. You could get that same game on everything.
I'm on
Yeah.
I'm on everything.
You're stupid.
On everything.
Next.
Number 19, Twisted Metal. Great. Fine.
That's
Beautiful.
Wasn't
that's
2
like a
better?
compulsory.
Yeah, they all got better. That's what I'm saying.
Each one got better.
They could have all done the last one that came out on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think 3 came out on PlayStation. They came out every year probably.
maybe.
Because Twisted Metal Black came out like PlayStation 2, right? Or
Yeah.
3.
What's
Something like
next?
that. 20 is Wild Arms. Great.
Wild
Fine.
Arms. Yeah. That's the last one.
Okay. So we have like 5 or 6 games.
I know there's at least one game that the Japanese version got that the American version didn't.
What?
Parasite Eve.
Yes.
Fucking huge oversight.
So question. Worth $99?
No.
No?
Listen,
Sorry for the
When
noise.
you can emulate all that shit on the internet, no.
Not worth? You guys don't
Especially
think
with
so?
that collection
if I'd
of
known
games.
this was the lineup,
You
if they
wouldn't-
came out with this lineup from jump,
When
I
you-
would have waited for it to come on
Yeah.
sale.
You think so?
Or, yeah. I already bought the damn thing, and I'm hoping for some fucking hacking so I can put my good shit on there.
It's a USB fucking solid state drive, dude. You can hack the shit out of it.
Yeah,
Cool
it'll
random
be hacked
thing.
within a month.
When I was in London, I went to their GameStop and I saw the Super Nintendo Classic for
Sitting there?
sitting there.
For
their
sale?
their version of it too, the one that looks cooler.
What games? Do you know what
It
games
was like
are on
Super
there?
Famicom. It's the same thing we have, just theirs looks like the European version of
Yeah,
it.
with the different
But
color buttons.
Yeah,
It's gotta be different.
Everything was different.
It's got to be different
Just
games.
chilling
though, right?
there.
You
No,
can't
the-
find one of those out here in the store.
No, the Japanese one has different games. The European and American don't have
Oh,
different games, but they look different. They all look different too, which is crazy. Yeah, I didn't have enough room in my bag.
So yeah, I bought this shit and I'm pissed off a little
I'd be
bit.
sorry.
disappointed in
I
that
wanted
shit,
Jet
too.
Moto. I wanted fucking
Gran
Parappa the
Turismo.
Rapper. I wanted
Parappa the Rapper for come on, man.
I wanted Gran Turismo. I wanted
Yeah,
what's the
Virtual
skateboarder
Fighter?
guy?
One of the-
Skateboarder.
Tony Hawk?
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1.
Tony Hawk.
You're gonna have Puzzle Fighter, but not like Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
So the reasoning behind it was probably because of licensing. You can't license all the music again. You can't license some of the things that were in there.
Super
The
Street
ads.
Fighter.
Like Tony Hawk had ads for
Super
different
Street
things.
Fighter.
That's the problem.
Super Street Fighter.
That wasn't
They
that,
they got a cap. They got Super Puzzle Fighter.
that didn't come
They got
out
all the
for
same characters.
that came out for Nintendo first, right? Or arcade
No, Super
box
Street Fighter 2 Turbo came out for PlayStation.
first. That was
No,
a
but
PlayStation like
also-
exclusive type game. They're not going to have games that they share.
Medieval.
Yeah, see, I agree with that. Wasn't it a
Spyro.
PlayStation 2 game though?
Crash Bandicoot.
No.
No, Medieval was PlayStation 1.
No,
Shit.
the reason they didn't put Spyro and Crash
Because it's coming
Bandicoot
out again.
They're
because they just
remastered.
remastered it.
Yeah,
But it's not
Sly
remastered, it's a
Fox?
remake.
Sly Fox,
Sly Cooper.
Sly Cooper.
Yeah.
See what I mean? I didn't play it, but I believe that's
I didn't
more
either. I
popular
didn't either, yeah.
than Destruction fucking Derby.
All right,
Or
real quick.
Intelligent Cube.
Before we move forward,
A
from
wrestling
games,
game? No wrestling games?
I have finally started playing a new game.
Oh shit.
So I'm gonna go fast.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Dead Cells. I started playing Dead Cells. I bought it for my trip to Europe. This game saved my whole flight.
I have a question.
I thought
Why
you
did
had
you
a
pick
book.
that game?
It was either
Why didn't
that.
you go Celeste?
So it was either Celeste, Dead Cells, this guy at 5.
The Messenger?
I didn't have that on my list.
Oh, okay.
Or Titan Quest.
Never even heard of that.
It's an old Diablo type game from back in the day. I didn't want to buy it because I've played it about 1,000 times, but it was still on the list.
So what made you say, I'm gonna get Dead Cells?
It seemed like something I would pick up and put down real fast. Like you can die in that game and just start over. That's the whole game.
That-
You are dying.
The Messenger and Celeste are all kind
Are
of the
they?
same with that, yeah.
Okay, see, with Dead Cells, I was like, okay, I wanted something hack and slashy. I'm going
Yeah,
around
it's
just
definitely
killing
hack and slash.
motherfuckers. You die, you start over from the beginning. You kind of build yourself up again. And I really dug that. That is
Like-
really fun.
Like permadeath?
Yes.
I didn't think this would be. You die, you lose everything you gain through that run through. You start at the beginning, but you have like upgrades, sort of, kind of. You can
It's a
build through.
roguelike.
Yeah, it's really fucking fun. I didn't think I'd have this much fun playing the game.
Remember I was talking, I was like, man, I keep playing. I was playing
Yeah.
at the fucking like 3 or 4 loaders. I'm
Yeah.
like, I can't fucking
You
put this shit
get
down.
different weapons. The weapons are all fucking cool. Even if you don't like shuriken and shit, you get shuriken. You get flame throwing weapons. You get ice and
Did you
shit.
get the fucking Spartan sandal?
yeah,
Two
Where you just
pilots.
kick niggas
Yeah,
all
dude.
day. Just,
game's hella fun.
Already made the sacrifice.
I'll bring it in. You should try it. It's actually you can just pick it up and just play it.
Switch.
Anyway,
Switch.
Dead Cells.
Switch.
Switch. Yeah, pick it up.
it's on.
It's on everything.
Dead Cells
right?
is on everything.
It's on
yeah.
everything. Pick
It's
it
on
up. Try it.
everything.
Give it a go.
It's on
Recommend it.
everything.
Roguelike, Castlevania type, Metroidvania. Sorry,
Metroidvania.
Metroidvania type game. Very fun. Next, we
I
have
also
some-
played that game, and I also before Red Dead came out, that's
Yeah.
all I could fucking
Really?
yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Once
was my
I
shit.
played, once I got Spider-Man in the mail and put it in my PlayStation, I haven't played a different game since. I'm
So
already at max level.
You're
I'm
off
trying
of
to beat the
Horizon.
game. I'm going to platinum that game after I finish Spider-Man.
I'm really mad you
okay.
didn't dress up as Spider-Man, because you could have had the face paint. You could have been Spider Plumber.
The
or something.
views would have plummeted if I had my face covered.
Yeah, it's hard to not look like Chance the
You did have
Rapper.
to paint.
News. Guys, wacky fucking news.
So
Something
much.
about a German. George.
No,
Hitler?
not a.
Oh,
No.
okay, cool.
So there was a nurse, a German, I believe he was a male nurse
Yes.
Like
who more than
Gaylord
100
Fokker?
more than 100 times induced his patients to a state of cardiac arrest so that he could revive them and show all of his colleagues that he was a competent and super nurse. And instead of reviving them, they all died. So this guy is basically one of the biggest serial murders of the last 100-some-odd years. He's killed 100 people on purpose.
Do we know that he killed every one of them?
He admitted to it in
He
court on
admitted
the
to
record.
I'm
most
saying,
of the deaths.
Did he ever get any of them revived?
No.
I don't get how that happened.
The story that I read
He
said
failed
he
100
failed.
times and they
Nobody
didn't fire him.
noticed this,
No.
right?
100% of the time.
So,
It wasn't. It was like I think it was more than 100 people, but he failed
Yeah.
every single.
so what I have
time.
here
They
is
should have fired him out of the 5th death. Like,
36 patients
You're
at
a
one of
Bad
horrible
luck.
reviver.
Get out of my hospital.
36 patients at one of his hospitals, and then 64 in another.
So he
And
got fired from the
this was-
first one and then did
I guess he
64
left
more.
Yeah.
Transfer.
And this was between 1999 to 2005. So he's been doing this. He's
100
a
people in 6 years.
He's a fucking serial
He's been
killer
killing
at this
niggas
point.
That's what I said.
He's
the
a
biggest
fucking
serial
serial killer at this point.
I remember
That's
seeing a
fucking
dude,
wild.
like, looking
Their
up,
soldiers was less
like,
than
the most
100
prolific serial killers, and there was a guy in South America, like Peru or Colombia.
Jack
Yeah.
the Ripper didn't have 100. kills.
This dude killed like 112 little kids or something like that. And this motherfucker is,
He's on the
He's-
same boat.
yeah, he's right behind him.
That's
Intentionally.
Fucking
Look what I can do. Oh.
Oh man.
Yeah, we need the
Darn
Price
it.
is Right failing.
I'm gonna bring him back.
Fucking embarrassing, man. 100 people. 100 people. And you're hiding your face in the camera when you get in
fucking
court.
wild. He's like,
You shouldn't be
"Ugh."
allowed to do that shit,
Yeah, for real.
especially after you admit to it. I would like to ask a question.
Yes.
If he
Hit
admitted
me.
to it on the record, why is the trial still going to last to one of the months that starts with the letter M?
Due process.
He admitted to it on the record.
Still have to go
Who
through
was
it.
his lawyer?
Still have to go through it.
Cochran died a long time ago.
There ain't no German Cochran. This is Germany. Son.
Johann Cochran.
Johann. So this
The white
motherfucker.
brother.
His parents emigrated from North
I
Africa.
agree, George. This motherfucker just deserves to be in jail. They're probably killed, honestly, but that's not.
100 times.
Firing
son.
squad.
We have no right to say that we killed.
He didn't join the
Shit.
military.
I'ma
He
say
joined
it.
the medical profession.
Anyway,
What's the first rule of the Hippocratic Oath? I promise not to do any harm.
and he did a lot of harm.
100 times over.
Yeah, you didn't learn his lesson. Anyway, this motherfucker is an asshole. Waste of space.
The worst.
Bad human. Next,
Bottom rung.
talking on the complete weird side, woman biting a penis off.
Hold on.
Dicks.
What?
Woman bites a penis off.
Okay, no, she didn't bite the penis off.
She tried to.
bite it.
She tried to
So
bite
it's
the
a
penis
story.
She
off.
was too fucked up to do it right.
The
Oh,
story.
really? See, I didn't know this.
And
Please tell me the story,
I'm not
Dexter.
sure exactly where she was.
Enlighten us.
If I had to guess, I'm going to say
Detroit.
it's probably somewhere. Was it Detroit?
I don't know.
I was going to say somewhere in the South Midwest, like Arkansas. Excuse me.
Oh, we were
And,
on such a good streak of no burping.
No, he did it.
Fuck that.
He did it.
Hey,
Send him home.
We're getting fucked up, remember?
I didn't burp.
So this woman was in a threesome, 2 other men. She is smoking meth,
We ran a train on that bitch.
and she is injecting
Smoking
heroin
meth and doing heroin.
in her body.
They didn't say injecting heroin.
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
And she tried to bite one of her participants' penis off. Obviously,
Well, meth,
pandemonium
meth
ensues,
ruined
and
your
they called the fucking
Everybody's-
cops.
you can't even gum the dick off.
The
Meth
cops
ruined
show
your
up,
teeth.
and she's on all fours like the Exorcist, like Linda Blair,
Head
trying
spinning.
to come at him. Yeah,
Love
and
it.
they like
They tased the shit out of this bitch.
they tased the motherfucking shit. That didn't do a whole lot.
Did
But
it?
they
Yeah,
finally
she
got
wiped
her.
it off.
Wiped it off. She was like, and she's coming at the
meth, that piece
officers
of
on
meat.
all fours after trying to bite her participant's penis off.
That's fucking wild. So
Like I
she's
said, I can't remember where this was, but I'm gonna guess it was Middle America.
she's rightfully in jail. Yes.
I'm saying Detroit.
I think they didn't press charges.
Holy shit. You know what? That's
Anybody out
understandable.
there, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong.
That's understandable.
I think
Maybe. Well,
I think the men didn't press charges
just
because
stop
they were
doing
all
it.
high for
Stop
one,
doing drugs. Yeah.
and she didn't actually bite the dick off.
maybe your boyfriend just cut her brakes.
Same story. Huh?
Looking for a crack pipe.
That was Detroit. That was crack involved. This said no crack. in it.
Detroit. Yeah, only meth and heroin combined.
Not crack, man.
Let's weigh the horrible.
It's not crack.
So a guy told police where he buried his wife for some
It's not crack.
some stuff. Want to tell me what that stuff was?
Was it? This is a video game system.
Yeah. So a guy in prison.
Yeah,
He's already in prison.
he killed his wife.
Yes.
They knew he killed his wife. All evidence.
Pointed
Actually,
towards this.
He had a buddy online who
Was this
had been
person
playing
convicted?
video games with, and so they collaborated. And he
Johnny,
was like,
what?
"Check this out, dog. I want you to act like me for a weekend.
Yo.
Come live in my house, dress like me, take my phone, so all the evidence will lead that I was here playing video games, looking like myself with my phone, and I'm gonna go back to Ohio. He's living in Virginia. I'm gonna go back to Ohio, and I'm gonna knock off the old
Yo.
lady who had just put like her 3rd restraining order on him and took the kids.
Yo.
And so he goes there, knocks her off,
I wonder
kills
why
her.
she got a restraining order
He
again.
killed her in the front lawn of her parents' house where she was living.
Yo, what the fuck?
Hold on, killed
So
her
the-
there and buried. Killed her.
Killed
there or
her there,
buried
then
her
took her and buried her not far from there.
Jeez.
So everybody,
Was this in daytime or
everybody in the
nighttime?
whole little town knew
Yeah.
that he killed her,
Yeah, the fuck.
but they had no evidence. It's like, well, shit. All of his footprint is still home. He's been
That's
playing video
wild,
games.
man.
His phone's there. People have seen him at the grocery store dressed in the same clothes he always wears.
So bad.
So they finally caught him and like, dude, we have enough evidence. Like, 'cause
Nigga.
the guy snitched eventually. Like, no, I would, I was out there. Yeah, I did it. I was just trying to be like him. Me and him was best friends. And so he snitched, and they still didn't know what the body was.
Yeah.
And he was like, I ain't telling you shit. I ain't do nothing. Fuck you.
No, what you talking
And they
about?
finally said, hey, you know, like that Xbox.
He want an Xbox.
He said, well, shit, for the Xbox, goddammit.
You gonna let me play in
I'm in
jail?
jail for life anyway. Here, I take you to the body right now. And he took them to the body. He said, I buried her right here. I'm gonna need an Xbox. I'm gonna need 2 controllers from a
Xbox
cellmate.
One, baby.
I'm gonna need Google Fiber.
They give him updates. Yeah, they let him update.
I need updates. I need internet. I need 15 games a year.
Yeah, exactly. I was saying, where's he getting the games from? What the fuck is he getting the money from?
Well, for real, he got a lot of other perks too. From like,
wow,
because he was like, he was in the bottom of Sing Sing essentially.
Yeah,
and they gave him like a work job. Like he's like a regular citizen of jail now.
Fuck.
They were trying to like put him at the bottom of the barrel. All that for
a guaranteed conviction.
Hey, I buried her across the street on Turk and Taylor.
Right under that hydrant. That
you
leaking
guys
ass
look over
mirror.
here, did you? Yeah.
What time are we at? 1:30?
We got time for one more story.
Well, it's not at 1:30. We're about 1:10.
Okay, I have a quick one then. I have a question.
What's your question? Hold on. Josh's question.
This isn't too wild. This would be a fast one. What's the most off-the-wall performance you've seen here? Like craziest,
Here?
wildest thing here or the Regency? Either one. Craziest shit you've seen. Either a guy getting thrown off stage or some wild like act.
All right. I'm ready for mine.
Okay, Dexter. Well,
We had
George
Plies at the Regency. We had an independent promoter come in.
Yeah.
And they booked Plies. And I think they sold 57 tickets.
What the fuck? Who's Plies? Oh, here we go.
Tell him who Plies is. He's from his neck of the woods.
Oh, here we go.
Plies.
Tell me who Plies.
What's the song?
Tell me who Plies is, please.
See?
Okay.
What was that main song he had back in the day? The first song. Bust It Baby.
Okay.
He got gold teeth.
Okay.
He's a rapper. He's
okay. Typical rapper fare. All right. So 57 tickets.
He's from the country. So yeah, 57 tickets sold, and we show up, and homie at the Regency who don't work there no more. He works at the other venue with the black long hair.
I don't hear you talking about.
He's like, I'm from fucking New York. They trying to fucking punk me and shit, trying to open up the Mez. And eventually they did open the Mez. Like, these niggas was strong arming the shit out of the Regency for 57 tickets.
People.
And they was trying to say, oh, nah, we got like at least 700 walk up. Right. I
A
remember
700 walk.
he was like, man, our record is about 80. He ain't about to have no damn 700. Yeah. Nobody showed up. They comped like 400 or 500. And they were, they wanted us to give them like, Patron and Grey Goose for like them, and like a special VIP upstairs with like 6 people. It was horrible.
Fuck.
The guy, it was a dude who was the main promoter, and then the guy who was in charge of selling tickets. When he got there and found out it was only 57 tickets, he slapped his ass in the marble room, like.
Yo, really?
Just like that. I remember going like.
Oh yeah!
I just
give me the powder.
I walked right to the little staff only door by the fucking elevator and was like, I guess I ain't working tonight. So he was like, hey, you only sold 57 tickets? And he was like, nah, I got some, he was like, hey man, I heard you only sold 57 tickets, like right there, like this, right? He's like talking like this. He's like,
hey bro,
hey man, I heard you only sold 57 tickets though. Right? He's like, nah.
Yeah.
And dude who got slapped was bigger than him, right?
Yo.
And just slapped the shit out of him. I was like,
oh, fuck. Okay. That's wild.
I'm getting the fuck out of here. And about 250 people showed up.
Okay.
Like I said, most of them comped.
Yeah.
They opened the Mez. A bartender was in the Mez.
Jesus Christ.
That's ruthless.
Yeah.
Ruthless.
It was horrible. And then I heard that Plies, because it was like he was doing an award show in LA or something like that. And he was like, I ain't sure no, they're like, give me 50 more thousand.
Wow.
And they gave it to him.
Wow.
For about 57 tickets.
Wow. I'm done. I need to get into music.
Yeah. Word.
George, that was a interesting one to follow.
No, I can't. I feel like that Jesse J Diva shit we was talking about.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Okay. More recent.
The first show I ever saw.
Cried?
Yeah. She cried. The first show I ever saw was Danzig.
Yeah.
He's a fucking massive asshole to sound check.
Yeah. And the show too.
But the crowd loved it.
Yeah, that's cool.
And he sold out.
No
it wasn't
caps on my
57
water
dudes.
bottles.
Yeah. I don't want nobody throwing full water bottles at me because that's happened before because I'm a fucking asshole. And then who was that? Playboy Cardi with the purse on. I'm a gangster rapper with a purse.
Yeah, and plaid pants.
Burberry pants. So I mean, like
He wished it was Irish, like Scottish kilt pants.
they were flannel.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's
And
cool.
you?
Mine's will be fast. It was the second show I ever worked. Mozzie. This is
yeah.
at the Regency. Do you
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
this?
yeah.
I kind of wanted to work it. They wouldn't let me.
I
Was
didn't
like
know
40
what.
niggas bum rest the
Yep.
Fern Street.
Second
Second
store?
show I
Crazy.
ever worked, show got shut down. I was like, oh, this is how shit works here. We just shut down everything. I remember at one point our boss, our manager goes, Josh, get up to the mezzanine right now and watch the money. I was like, what is happening? I've never been here before. What's happening? I'm like, I'll go upstairs and just stand there for a
It's
bit.
happened like 3 times since I've been there.
I went up there and stood there, and like people were getting some fights and shit, and people were on stage like crazy. I was like, well, this nigga had his whole posse on stage. It's like 60 people. I was like, what the fuck?
Was it sold out?
I forget. Was it? Do you remember?
hell no.
Yeah, I think it was like sold out. But these niggas were
It was sold
fighting.
out?
Yeah, these niggas were fighting like crazy. They shut the venue
That
down.
was on a Sunday. I'm really doing a Sunday.
And it's a Sunday.
I didn't know what was happening. It was my
That's
second show
hilarious.
working.
That's hilarious.
I was like, fuck.
I haven't had anything
Why?
that crazy. I wish.
Like, why?
I've
Like I
seen
said,
crazier stuff.
I always
at
tell,
shows
I always
that
tell
I've
the
been to.
fucking Jeezy story that we had here where he didn't show up until like 1:10
That's
in the
wild.
morning.
I remember
And
you
the
saying
show was
that.
supposed to have started at 9,
Yeah,
and that was sold out.
that's some shit.
So they were
I'd
sitting
been
here drinking
pissed.
and screaming and where the fuck is Jeezy? And we had the same DJ playing the same music for 3 hours.
I would have been pissed. I would have left. I don't even give a fuck.
We all got together and was like, okay, here's our exit plan. Seriously. Because it was like, if this shit fucking goes to the shit, we all got to make sure we got our money and bar backs, lock it up,
Yeah. Yikes.
and let's
Hit the
all
road.
run the fuck out of here.
Hit
We ain't
the
counting
road.
shit.
Right.
All right. We have one more story to tell. This is about a man who's been deemed a warlock.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween.
This is a real story published on a real website,
Which website?
The Guardian.
Okay, that's a real website.
Magic saved my life.
okay.
The former death row inmate turned warlock.
Is
Beautiful.
it by Shaq? Or
The
Penny
fir-
Hardaway?
The first time Damien Eccles saw an angel, he was terrified. It showed up one day in his prison cell at Tucker Maximum Security Unit in Arkansas, where he was serving a death sentence after being wrongfully convicted of a
Middle
triple
America.
child murder. The angel had no halo or trumpet. It wasn't like a person with blonde hair and blue eyes and wings on its back, Eccles said. Instead, it looked like 2 black triangles. One big triangle as the body and a smaller one for the head.
What the
The
fuck?
Mothman.
It had no discernible facial features, but I knew it was an angel.
What the fuck?
And I got why angels in the Bible say, be not afraid whenever they show up, because this thing was terrifying. After the initial shock, he felt completely encased on the angel's clear light. For years in solitary confinement, Eccles had performed rituals intended to summon protective angels. It was part of his spiritual practice of ceremonial magic, which he defines as the art of shaping reality with intention and will.
Word?
Wow.
But he'd always experienced
man.
angels as comforting visualizations, like imaginary friends. Imaginary friends. Until he
You
saw
need
the
those.
triangle apparition in
Jail.
his dark cell, where his only regular visitors were mosquitoes and rats. It was the first time I felt
Yeah,
like
rat visitors. Fuck.
an angel was really physically there, he says. That vision cemented his faith in magic, spelled with a K, which he emphasizes has nothing to do with the hat-trick illusions of David Blaine,
Oh, fuck.
nor does it involve Harry Potter-style spellcasting. Rather, it's a specific spiritual tradition derived from an algam.
Uh-oh.
Pass it over here?
I'm trying not to
Okay.
laugh. It's a specific
Amalgam?
spiritual tradition derived from an amalgamation of Gnostic Christianity, esoteric Judaism,
Wow.
and Taoist
He just
energy
smashing them
practices.
together.
Taoist energy practices.
Fuck it. Taoist? Did it say Taoist?
Energy
Wow.
Are we
practices.
getting Islam
This
in this
nigga's
too?
really trying to. Okay.
Sinead O'Connor just converted to Islam.
Yikes.
He started practicing for
That
8
makes
hours
sense.
a day. I turned my cell into a monastery. Now he credits magic with a K. With his release from prison after 18 years in his new book, blah, 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 blah.
Yo,
blah.
so this guy. So what
He saw
confuses
2
me?
black triangles while hallucinating in solitary confinement. It
saw
thinks
the
he's a
Mothman.
fucking warlock.
So he didn't get out of jail early because he saw 2 angels, though, right?
I refused to read the rest of the story at that point. It turns
Okay.
into a book commercial.
Okay. But he credits
angels.
his angels for getting out.
Also, I believe he credits the power of positive thinking.
That's better than 2 angels.
No, but I think the angels came first.
Fuck. Okay. Well, that man, he's out of jail and he's now spreading the word of.
I have a question.
Be not afraid.
What color was this man's skin?
Oh, this dude's white as shit.
Oh, okay, cool.
He's now spreading magic around
Arkansas,
the world.
fool.
Oh, Arkansas? Nah,
Just
he ain't
making sure we're still
Just
safe
because the
here.
picture's black and white don't mean this motherfucker.
He's not
is black.
learning any
He's white.
magic.
Yeah, he's white as fuck. Yeah,
Yikes.
makes sense.
Black people don't get convicted of triple child murders in Arkansas.
Nah, they just kill him. He don't even reach trial.
Well, that was our spoopy fucking.
Happy Halloween.
Ooh. I like turtles. Goodbye.
Cowabunga, bitch.
One more time, Dexter. Hit us with the actual.
Patreon.com/industry special. You can donate, pledge some money. You can ride.
Shove that control into a nosedive, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, you could go bike ride with that motherfucker.
Fucking
idiot
asshole.
over there. Or you could take him to eat pizza.
I may or may
Please.
not be in costume.
Or you could buy me Fernet.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Don't
cook
buy-
for
He'll
you.
cook for you.
Don't buy
Yeah.
anybody.
I saw what he
Or
made
you can
last
come
time.
on the show.
Yo, can I get that picture of what you cooked?
Negative.
Fuck.
Or you can come on the show.
Okay.
You could.
I'm just gonna post it.
You can get a picture. No, hold on. Not a picture. Watch out. You can have a shot dedicated to you. We might do op for you. Maybe.
Maybe if we still feel.
I feel like we need questions asked of us from people like you who watch and don't participate.
I have a
That's
question.
$2 for a question. Nobody wants to question.
Also,
It's crazy.
Throw us questions. man.
On our YouTube, could you please, if you have any ideas for new tiers, I would like to hear them.
on YouTube.
But if they're stupid, I don't care.
on YouTube. So yeah.
IERS.
I'm also wearing a Dragon Ball Z shirt today.
Twitter.com @industry special with no U.
Yep.
Instagram, Snapchat, industry special. SoundCloud, Stitcher, and Apple Podcasts. You can follow, listen, subscribe, comment, like.
Cool.
And we also have YouTube where you can watch, comment, like,
Yes,
subscribe.
Please do.
And you can
Or
see the
dislike.
stupid clothes
But if
that
you
we wear.
dislike, we're going to find
Yep.
you and we're going to do.
Let's
the,
not make a terroristic threat.
Nah,
that
the
they can trace
German
back
shit.
to
I'm going
us.
to fucking induce a heart attack and try to save your bitch ass.
I
What's
think
happening?
watching this
Yeah, town
episode is
business,
worth
huh?
it just to see George's Chance the Rapper outfit.
Yeah.
It's a really
You
good
have
outfit.
no
If you're
idea
He tried
listening,
really
go to
hard.
YouTube
whatsoever.
because George is dressed.
He tried really hard.
I don't even know who this is.
Ultimate chance to rap.
Alternate costume Chance the
Flow
Rapper.
through the veins and the power of the Wario.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
It's fucking.
That's a wrap.
We've been here for 7 hours.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Yeah,
Peace.